Courtesy Flush. We're live from the couch in Ohio. Tonight we're going to be playing some Vampire the Masquerade World of Darkness. Isn't that right?
Yes, it is.
And joining us tonight we have Mr. Goat from the Black Pants Legion. He is a man of many talents, a musical artist, a DM extraordinaire, and he is going to be running us through the Masquerade.
Yes, I am.
Yes, he is.
Let's see. Let's see if you die this time. I think you might.
Yeah, most likely. And also in the chat is, what do you call it, Carl?
Yeah, Carl's fine.
Carl is someone who is mentoring and laughing at my pain and just generally helping out, which is helpful. Michael will be joining us soon. He is doing an errand for his mom and dad because he loves them, and so he'll be here in a moment. Yeah, I know, parents. Ugh.
What a good boy.
It's funny because I was just talking about this last night when we were playing KOTOR. I think all of my friends are like lawful good, pretty much. Just everyone, just like, oh yeah, let's just all do the right thing.
Yeah, that's not going to happen in this setting.
No.
No,
it's
not.
We turn that off for this setting. Tonight we become evil, bad people. Not evil, just bad people. Evil
just
is
self-interested and people forced into certain decisions.
Yeah, well, that sounds a little too close to real life. But yeah, let me pop over to the screen so you guys can see. It's my little character sheet because I'm going to keep referring to it because I have a very bad short-term memory. One that I have been told by many people is annoying, and I apologize. So that is what's going to happen. But yeah, so we're the last time we left off. Mr. Goat, would you want to tell us what happened last time we left off, or would you like me to?
I know exactly everything that happened, but you as a player have your own bias. Which makes it more interesting. So.
Yeah. Well, hey, why don't you tell us the overall, and then I will tell you my character's what he was doing.
So the party was in this shitty dive bar in the outskirts of a fictional Arizona town, and there was this underground musician coming to perform, and they found themselves entranced by it. Next thing they know, they're standing outside of the building in front of a mass grave, and they fall into it, and then they wake up again, clawing their way out of the dirt. Vampires. They kill some cartel thugs that were out in front of them, and then calm down and it's more kind of explained to them what happens, and they're told to go out and look for the Camarilla. Look for the enemies of the people that created them and turn them into vampire.
And in that one night, we hit up a nightclub. My guy killed a bunch of dudes. Not killed, more like just beat the...
No, you knocked out 3 dudes.
No, he beat the ever-loving shit out of them.
Yeah.
My guy is a trucker who has been driving along the road here in... I think we're in Arizona, right?
Yep, the city's called Palo Alto. It's fictional. It's right at the border,
right.
South of Phoenix, southwest of Yuma, right next to the Oregon Pipe National Cactus Monument.
Right, so that is where my guy knows the road quite well. He's been over the border a couple of times, and he's kind of your average trucker, but not really. He's kind of just a huge douche, really. He has been around a lot of fights. He has a very bad home life, which is why he is on the road a lot, because he doesn't want to go back to his wife. He is a kind of an abusive person, so that's one of the other reasons why he left, because he needed to make money, and he kind of just left because he just got tired of hearing his kid, basically. So he's not a very nice person, and I pretty much this whole night he has thought up to this point, right before he fell asleep in his truck, that it was just kind of this really fucked up dream that he was having. And so he had no problem driving a semi-truck into a child, or setting buildings on fire, or any of the other crazy shit that's just been happening.
Killing a cop in cold blood.
Yeah, he had no problem with any of that, because to him, all this was just a really fucked up dream. And where we're going to pick up from him it's for me anyway, is him in his truck, because we're staying the night. near the Michael's character, Alexandra, or her house. They're all like in a closet, but I was like, I'm gonna go sleep in my cab. So he goes upstairs and goes up to his cab and kind of sleeps through the day. I mean, the night was long. And I want to know if it's like possible, because this is still new to me. If it's like he, sometime during the, afternoon, he just gets this urge to kind of like get up for some reason, just for a second. And he's just really tired, but he gets up.
You don't wake up during the day
Okay.
unless something rouses. You just it's not even really sleep.
Okay.
It's more you just kind of go into suspended animation for several hours.
That's what I like. I was okay. That makes sense then. All right, then never mind what I was going to say.
You just kind of start feeling tired as you lay down in the cave, and then you open your eyes again, and you feel a little bit thirstier, and you realize this isn't a dream. You're still dead. You're still cold.
And what I was going to do is like have him like do something that makes him realize that, oh shit, this is real. But I think that works out. What's good, my guy? But yeah, I guess we'll go from there. So he's kind of like in his truck, and he's like looking around, and he just realizes, he looks at his hands, like I really went crazy last night. I killed a cop. I nearly run a kid over. Oh my God. And he's just like having this kind of realization that this isn't a game anymore. This is really happening, and he actually is, like, the whole vampire thing just seemed like a Halloween joke to him. Now he's just like, I really did drink someone's blood last night. I was really doing all this fucked up shit.
And you want some more.
Yeah. Because, I feel like my life points is 4 points less than where it could be.
Yep.
So he feels this kind of draw for more blood, and I'll let the DM take it from there as to like what the setting is right now.
All right. So you wake up and you glance at your watch, and it's 8 p.m. About 6:30 p.m. About an hour after sundown. And give me a perception alertness check, please.
Perception is 2-6, right?
Mm-hmm.
2?
No, 3-5. Perception and alertness.
Oh, right,
and it's difficulty 5 if you use your auspex, remember?
Right, and that's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do that. I'm learning. All right, here we go.
Yes.
3-5. I'm going to go pull
While
up.
you nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a clapping, as of ass cheeks gently clapping.
I knew you were going to go
clapping
there.
at your truck cab's door. 'Tis a visitor, 'tis an invader, you think. Dummy thick, and nothing more. No, but in all seriousness, you kind of glance out of the window and you see this really fat dude kind of very obviously sneaking around the backyard and trying to fiddle with the lock on the back door.
My guy steps out of his truck and he goes like, Hey! What the fuck are you doing?
And give me a strength intimidate check.
All right, thank you. I was going to ask that. Strength is 4, plus intimidation was 3, right? Or 4?
Your intimidation is 3, your strength is 4, so 7,
7.
10, difficulty 6.
Okay. Difficulty 6. Here we go.
All right. The fat guy suddenly looks up in shock and he starts running and he vaults over the picket fence around Alexandra's nice suburban.
My character wants to chase after him using he kind of goes like, oh shoot, if I'm a vampire I should be able to run a little quicker. So he tries.
Well, all right, give me a dexterity athletics check, difficulty 6.
All right, dexterity athletics check. My guy's getting checked all night. Look at that. Oh yeah, so that would be just a 4 because he has no athletics. Yeah. He has just
There's
like
no difficulty penalty though, so just 6.
6. Okay. And that gives him a 4. Oh wow.
You realize that you can just sprint and you don't get tired, so you pretty easily catch up to him. give me a strength brawl if you're trying to tackle him down.
I am trying to tackle him down, so
Yeah.
strength brawl, so I'm looking at a 6. All right. 4 successes. Bless you.
Falls to the lawn with a
Or
thud.
did he actually get hit, and that was not a sneeze?
No, he got hit. You just tackle
Okay.
him to the ground, and he kind of just almost bounce off of his fatty fold.
Bull.
He's like, "Ugh, I can't believe I got caught. Ugh."
Hell, you keep talking like that, son, you're gonna get more than caught. Now, what the fuck were you doing back there?
I'm so hungry. Give me a strength intimidate check.
All right, that was a 7, right? Yeah. 7 of 6. 4 successes.
Don't kill me. The boss sent me to spy on you and report back.
And I raised my fist above. I put my fist right in up in his face, and I'm just like, "Who is your fucking boss? I'm gonna have a chat with him."
Give me a perceptual alertness check.
All right, man, he's getting fucking checked all night, every day. Alertness, so that would be 5.
To 5.
Yeah. 6. 0.
All right. The guy kind of looks around. I'll tell you, but maybe you should take. People are gonna notice, man.
What do you mean people are gonna notice? What the fuck are
The
you?
neighbors. Someone will call the cops. That's bad for both of us.
Fine, all right. Come on, get your ass up. You're going over here to my truck.
All
Let's
right.
go.
He moves over to the truck and he doesn't really offer much resistance.
All right.
Once he gives you this address and says that he was supposed to report back to Jake Reese and Priscilla Laguna. Jake is his boss. He says he's a ghoul, and they hang out. And he was supposed to go meet them in what was the place called?
It's all good.
He was supposed to go meet them at this crack house that they operate out of.
And exactly why are you breaking into my buddy's house over here?
The boss said you guys were new to town. He wanted to see what you were up to. Oh, I'm so hungry. Do you have any donuts?
You ever think that maybe it ain't none of your fucking business, pal? Maybe you thought, I don't know, why don't you just not break into people's houses and go out and...
I gotta do what the boss tells me to do. I'm blood bond. The blood is dummy thicker than water.
All right, let me get this so I can try to understand it for myself. Because I'm new to this whole thing. So this blood bond that you so-called you're stuck in, you have to do everything your boss tells you to?
Yeah, I gotta do it. He's the boss.
All right, so is that what's happened with me? I gotta listen to some boss as well?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of new to all this.
I mean, I think about the boss all the time.
So what were you trying to get in there again? You were just trying to, what, suck some blood?
I was trying to sneak. It kind of alerted you, huh?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to exactly what you were hoping to get out of there, but...
I'm not sure. The boss just told me I'd know it when I found it.
That sounds like utter bullshit. Your boss sounds not very smart.
Hey, don't talk like that about the boss.
I mean, no disrespect when I say he's dummy, but I'm just saying, if you could just fuck off and tell your boss that we have no interest in causing any kind of quarrel, that would be great. I would really appreciate it. As a matter of fact, I won't punch you in your face if you do that. How's that?
Okay. I appreciate it, but the boss still wanted me to find out who you were and what you were up to. I can't go back without that.
Tell him we are the ghost beaters. That's
The ghost beaters?
Yeah. The ghost beat. You know those guys that have like the little car that goes woo woo. You know that movie. It's got.
So you're here to fight the Giovanni, huh?
Where? I honestly I don't know. I have a boss, and she kind of tells me what to do, and she's sleeping right now, and if you would have broken that house, she probably would have ripped you apart because she's like super strong and stuff. So I just kind of like sit out here and, you know, I'm a sentry.
Yeah, this guy seems like very kind of out of it to you, but he completely accepts what you say. Well, I appreciate it. Most kindred would just rip me to shreds, or perhaps kept me on ice and then enslave me.
I was thinking about it, but after nearly burning a building down and running a kid over, I'm having a change of heart just this one time. Just don't think that the next time I won't take your nice juicy eyeballs and put them between my teeth. You understand?
Sure. Well, thanks, man. I'll make sure that they know that some Ghostbusters are in town. I'll be going
Oh wait,
now.
is that their name? I thought it was Ghost Beaters. I only
Ghost Beaters, right?
I was drunk when I was watching that movie, to be honest. Yeah, you go ahead and tell your boss that the Ghost Beaters are in town, and we will fight any injustices or things that I guess we'll just do whatever our boss
So
tells us
how are they
to.
supposed to find you?
That's a good question. And he like looks around and like, I don't.
Maybe
Look, man,
a
just
phone
get the
number?
fuck out of here before I take your fucking eyeballs out, please.
All right, man. All right, I'll be going. And he goes out. and he just runs off into the night.
Go ahead and tell me you don't want to. He can't hear. Like my guy can't hear the chat. There's a character in the game that can though.
So two of the characters.
Yeah,
Blade, which is this fedora-tipping edgelord kid, because it's the 90s, really fits in. And Charles Stockoff, which is this mild-mannered accountant that just wants to go postal on his office. There was a third guy who was this doomsday preacher, but he got fucking murked. He threw his sign at a TV that was playing Steve Irwin in an underground cistern,
Yeah.
and then a massive mutant gator popped out and destroyed him because he turned off his TV.
Yeah, that was some crazy ass shit. I do not want to deal with that. So I'm gonna go inside. I don't know why I'm still. I'm sorry. I grew up around Southern family. It's a thing. Anyway, I go inside and try to see if I can wake everyone up, minus Michael's character, who I guess you can kind of like play.
Well, actually, there is a justification for that, because the lower your humanity, the later you wake in the night. So you wake up like an hour after sundown. For him, it'll be like another 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
In any case, Shadeblade and Luis is just sitting there like with a mug of coffee and is like, "Oh, what's up, boss? I heard this like clapping sound outside."
Yeah, some guy walking around out there clapping his head. He tried to break in here with some. I don't know what he was doing, but he was some guy wanted to see what we were made of. I don't know much about it, man. I'm still kind of new to this whole vampire thing.
Wait a second. Was it Maria?
Look, man, I don't know if he was a taco or not. I think he was just a fat guy, to be honest with you. I don't know what any of that is.
You know what? Okay, excuse me. Do you believe, sir, that he was part of the Camarilla, the faction that you were sent to wipe out? I fucking hate putting on that.
Oh, were we sent to find? I was just following y'all last night.
Yes, you were. Oh my god.
I just
you literally thought it was a dream?
I did, yeah. Well, honestly, I thought I did.
You...
I woke up and I was scared and I didn't know. But then
and you ran over it and you tried to run over it. Okay, fucking. Oh my god, fucking shovelheads. All right, Gringo, listen up. I'll fucking. And he basically explains what the Sabat and Camarilla are, and that if you guys want to get into the cool guys club, excuse me a second. If you want to get into the cool guys club, you gotta prove yourselves by taking out these Camarilla fuckers, because they worship these ancient fucking blood demons that are gonna destroy the world once the apocalypse comes. So you gotta fucking cripple them while you can.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me get this straight. So we're basically like Wolverine from X-Men?
No!
Oh.
That's Gangrel, puto!
Okay. Look, I just wanted to know, because it sounds a lot like we're superheroes or something.
No, more like jihadis.
What's jihad?
You run on blood, man. You know that.
Yeah. Well, now I know that. I understand it. Not really happy
And you
about it,
can't
by the
go
way.
No, you're not fucking feeding on me, bro.
I'm not happy about.
That's gay.
No. Well, of course, and I may have fed on some.
Yeah, well, you know,
Males,
you
but
fucking. I mean, you literally have another man's blood inside you, man. You're gay anyway, so who cares?
No, listen here. That ain't
Got
true.
blood inside
That
me.
ain't true. I'm a straight. I have a wife. I'll have you know, and I have a daughter, who both hate my guts for understandable reasons. But
Well, look, anyway.
I just need to get back
Point
to them.
is-
I just need to get back to them. That's all there is to it. We'll go out there. We'll punch this Camarilla fella in the face, and then we'll go back and my wife will cook us up something nice. She'd make some good gravy and biscuits.
You don't eat food no more, man.
I mean, I understand that, and I got that.
But I'll
gravy
fucking
and
help
biscuits
myself
is
to
still
it.
pretty damn good, undead or not.
No, it turns to ash in your mouth, man. See, try this. Sip this coffee. He hands.
Man, I know you got that from McDonald's, so I already know it's going to taste like ash.
Fuck. He hands you a ham sandwich instead.
All right, this is gross. What did you put in this?
So do you actually try to bite?
I try to bite it. He's stupid
All
enough
right,
to
so
try to bite it.
as you
Yeah.
bite into it, it instantly turns into ash, and you spit it out, and you slap this sandwich right out of his hand.
Oh no.
It's absolutely disgusting. Like, see? Now I gotta make another sandwich. Fuck.
Oh my god. So, let me get this straight. I'm a vampire.
Yes. Cainite.
Okay,
Son of Cain. You have the power of the guy that stood up to God.
Oh, okay, and you're not. You're not a vampire.
No, I'm a ghoul. So you take all the blood out of a man, and you put your own blood in him. He turns to a vampire. That's what they did to you. You feed a still living human blood, they become a ghoul. They get stronger.
All right. Well, so
lust. And they're loyal to the person that feeds them if they do it enough times.
let me get. I just want to understand this too. Am I just like? Are we just like in some sort of Halloween thing going on? So all that shit they were talking about with Dracula and counting numbers and stuff was real?
No. Okay. So like the stereotypes don't really work. Some of them do. Okay. So like Silver. I mean, I've heard of like some dudes that were weak to it, but most of them not. Crucifix, he pulls out a little crucifix. See? Doesn't fucking do anything. Stake in the heart paralyzes you, but doesn't kill you. Fire, though. Fire fucks you up. Sunlight fucks you up.
No.
I mean, just guns and bullets and knives and shit will fuck you up too, but you can heal from it. I mean, hell, you could chop off your arm and heal it back. It just takes the blood.
Listen, I don't know if I want any of this though. I just. Feel...
Oh, it's too fucking bad, man. You're stuck in it.
So what do I do? So I'm just supposed to go around murdering people? Is that
Well,
what?
no, you don't murder. Whoa, hold up, man. You don't just go around murdering everyone you come across. You'll fucking go nuts. You'll give in to the beast, man. You don't want that.
So is the beast
act
like
like
Lucifer
an
or
animal, you're
something?
gonna get put down like an animal, man. No, what you do is, well, I mean, fuck, up to you, really. But you want to fucking stick with the boss guys that transformed you into this? You do what they say. Go after Camarilla dudes. Go be a badass. Go help prevent the apocalypse or whatever.
I don't know. You know what? That does sound a lot better than just going around and killing teenagers.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes you gotta kill them though. But
all right. I'm not sure I can really kind of wrap my head around this. I never really studied much in Bible school. All right. So what's our next move? How are we gonna find this tortilla guy?
Tortilla guy.
Yeah. What's his name? Caparella.
Oh, Camarilla's the faction. Look, man.
Where is he?
It's not a person. It's a faction. It's like a country. It's like you say, where's Mexico? It's fucking couple half-hour drive south.
Oh, all right.
So they're all over the city. We don't know everything. I mean, did that ghoul? I hope you at least tortured some information out of that ghoul, man.
I kind of did. I did threaten him. I did threaten his eye meat, and he ran away. And I didn't let him learn away. He was a slippery fish, that one.
No, you're bullshitting me. He told you something.
Well, he did say that he is got a boss of his own, and they wanted to see what we were made of.
All right, and did he tell you where those boss guys hang out?
He may have, but my memory is kind of short because we've been talking about vampires and stuff, and I still don't
Can't bullshit me, man. You and he like pulls something off at you, and you notice that the dude just fucking slapped a post-it on you when you didn't realize it. Yes, he's got an address here.
Oh.
I mean, this is a little setup, but I mean that's the lead you got right now. Oh yeah, also, and he pulls out a little slip of paper. This little birdie, that fat mobster guy that you guys were talking to, and it's a note from Damit telling you to meet him back at the crock pot at your earliest convenience.
This sounds like some pretty heavy stuff, man. What do you feel about meeting this Dawn guy? Because last time I met him, I was scared.
Man, I just do what you tell me to do. Not your dad.
Well, you're the man running around talking all this stuff about vampires and pop-up Halloween stores. Mr. Goat's internet cuts out a little bit, so just have a patience.
Yeah, I've been doing this for like 2 years, man.
2 years?
But they don't tell me everything. I don't know how they fucking plan shit. I just fucking guard shit during the day, mostly.
So he just kind of like sits down and like rubs his head a bit, and not so much like he's in pain, but more like this is just like a thing he does. And he's like, all right, man. All right. I'll tell you what. The others, they ain't up yet. How about you and I, we go talk to this Don man. All right, we go square this away. We'll come back, and we'll let him know where this address is, and maybe we can go take care of business.
Oh, all right. Oh, by the way, I gave him the head of that kid you shot. The bird wanted it, so I gave it to him.
You gave him what?
I gave him, you know, the pimply guy.
Oh, no. Oh, that poor kid. Oh, no.
Yeah, well, he's fucking dead, man. What's done is done.
Oh, I'm going to go to jail for so long. Oh, my God.
No, you're not going to... No, man, you go to jail. It's only for one night.
We're all going to go to jail for this shit. You don't understand.
No, you're not
I can't go back there. I have a warrant.
Boss, you don't go to jail. If you go to jail, you're not gonna... You gotta get out, or, you know, someone's gonna kill you.
All right, that made no sense.
You're not a law-abiding citizen anymore, man.
All right. I got that bit when you cut the kid's head off, and I'm supposed to be fine with that. But let's just go talk to the Don man himself, the Godfather, and see if we can square this up. That was the guy who you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go have a conversation with him. See if we can square this up.
Shapeblade tips his forward and says, "I'll come with you."
Please don't. And if you're gonna come with me, you gotta ride on the back. I can't have you both in my trailer. It's my thinking place, all right? Can't have you both in there.
Then I will watch over Milady.
Yeah, that sounded really creepy. Let's get out of here. Let's just go to...
I'll just watch her while she sleeps.
Oh God. All right, let's get out of here.
All right. So you drive over with Louise. Let me just see if the meatballs have... Otherwise, we'll just have his number 2, the sauce, meet with you.
Oh, it's sauce. Oh, man, that's good. That's a good name.
Sauce. Because what's a meatball without the sauce?
Well, what's the meatball without the spices? And that's a lesson for everyone. If you make meatballs, please, oh God, please spice your meat. To get your hands in there and fucking twist it around in the ground meat. I don't care if it's gross. Spice the shit out of your meat. Because more than anything, I hate eating spaghetti and meatballs, and the meatballs are like cat food. So just a PSA from somebody who really takes pride in spicing meat.
All right. Okay. Well, you get in your truck.
Okay.
And you drive down and you drive to the other part of the suburbs where the crock pot, the nice Italian restaurant, is located. And you're kind of directed to go into the parking lot, and you step out with Louise, and they open up the red ropes and they let you through. And the meatball is in there right now, but instead there's this other big guy, the big, like, strong, not fucking absolute unit fat, though he's still kind of chubby, is standing there.
Hold on. Are you done? I couldn't tell if you cut out. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Excuse me, I need to speak to His Majesty, the man in charge of the kingdom of the Italian thing.
Yeah, you don't call him His Majesty. See, he's the Don.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, he's not in right now, but the sauce is.
Who?
See, towards this table, and there's this guy standing there. There's no food on the table at this time.
May I speak to Lord Sauce, please?
Well,
What's that?
hey, Carl.
Alright, so who is this that wants to address the great and mighty Sauce, okay?
I'm sorry to bother you, Lord Sauce. I can't. I come to you because you sent a message or something and told me y'all wanted to talk. I just want to say first off, that kid I did not know was going to get beheaded, and I didn't mean to run him over with my truck or burn a PetSmart to the ground. All of those are completely unrelated events, so just wanted to preface that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let you know a couple things right off the bat. First of all, I'm gonna let you know that the meatball, he would rip you a brand new asshole, but I'm not exactly up to date on all of the little minor machinations of his overall plan. Okay, I'm more of a big picture kind of guy. You know, I'm his #1 guy, okay?
I got it. Yeah.
I'm the #2 honcho in the spaghetti sauce here, okay? Okay, they don't call me the sauce for nothing. Okay, you will speak when spoken to, okay?
Of course, my lord.
Okay, I didn't get... Okay, you know what? Just shush, okay? Just shush. I'm gonna finish.
He takes his hat off in respect because he's kind of nervous now.
Okay.
You
now,
realize that the guy has very large fangs, and he doesn't bother to retract them.
Now, I don't know all of the little minor details in there, but at least from what the meatballs told me and what you've told me, it kind of sounds to me like you're the type of guy who kind of goes off here, makes a little bit of a big mess, big scene, draws a lot of attention to themselves when you really shouldn't. Okay? So, from what I understand, he wants me to teach you a bit of a lesson, because you see, the thing is, when you do something for someone, it kind of reflects on the thing that you're doing for someone else. You know, it reflects on the boss. Okay, I think you can understand that?
I do understand completely, 100%. Alligator ate a guy in front of me, so
okay,
just
well,
want to put that out there.
Okay, minor detail, okay? The thing is, when you have a fucking APB out on you for killing some fucking cops, what the fuck do you think happens if you actually get captured, or get more of this fucking attention on yourself? I'll tell you what happens. What happens is, things get traced back to the meatball, okay? Now, while nobody can get at the meatball without getting their hands dirty, okay? Anyone whose hands get dirty, it's because they get the fucking sauce on them. And I think that's what the meatball wants you to learn about, okay? So, I'm gonna teach you a fucking lesson right now.
Alright, two of the big fat Goombas bring in this big Russian dude in a white suit that's tied up and gagged, and they just kind of like dump him on the table.
Alright, now here, what I'm gonna show you is the price of fucking failure. Because remember, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. And if you intend to join in someone in a gentleman's agreement, okay, especially with someone much higher up the ladder than yourself, you gotta realize that, you know, if you are the weakest link, you're gonna fuck up the chain, okay? So what's gonna happen is, I'm gonna give you a little demonstration as to what happens if you fuck with the meatball. You're gonna get the sauce.
Oh, not the sauce! You're gonna do that to that guy, boss?
Oh, I'm not gonna just give him the sauce, I'm gonna give him the fucking sampler.
The sampler? What did this guy do, boss?
I don't care what he did. What he did was he was at the wrong place, wrong time, and this guy right here has got to learn a lesson. He's gonna know what the sampler is by the end of the night, I'll tell ya.
Alright, they rip off the gas.
Whoa.
But what the fuck is going on here?
You were late on your fucking protection money payment, so, you know, we're gonna be a bit merciful. We're not just gonna beat you to death. We're gonna take things slow.
One of the sauce, a ladle.
Okay, now, the ladle, it's not my thing, but, you know, the meatball's very peculiar, and, you know, I gotta honor the big guy.
He starts puking.
He starts puking a kind of Flemish, kind of like mucusy kind of substance, and
Oh, it's the Nachi!
yeah.
He and my guy just kind of like covers his mouth a little bit, but he's trying to be as respectful as possible.
Okay, you, Tony, Vinny, hold his mouth open. It's gonna go in.
Yeah, all right, boss. And they
Come
put
on.
in like one of those ball gags but it's like it forces the mouth open, but there's still a hole in it.
It's got like a funnel kind of thing.
Yeah, and then they put a funnel on it.
Now, you see, the normal thing about the sauce is, as he's ladling it in, you don't actually need to ingest it. The skin contact's just fine. This is just, extra unpleasant.
Yeah, so the guy tries to resist it and tries to fight back, but he's being held down, and then he starts to kind of choke on it. Then as it starts to hit him, he starts to become very lethargic. Well,
See?
what's it gonna be now, boss? Is it gonna be the tartufona?
No. It's the Alfredo. We're gonna give him the good old yellow.
Burrito.
Yeah, I told you, it's the sampler. That's the order of operations. It's like mathematics 102.
But I thought the order of the factors didn't affect the product, boss.
No, it does, you fucking numbskull. This is
God.
why I'm number 1, and you're number, like, what, 76? Fucking hell.
Oh, sorry, boss.
Ugh.
Then this yellow bile he excretes this yellow bile and pours it down. And then the guy starts to screech as, muffled screaming with a funnel stuck in his mouth.
You see, the first sauce makes him lethargic, makes it so he can't really thrash around, make too much of a mess, makes things a little bit easier to handle. The second sauce pairs beautifully with the second, which makes him see visions of death, despair, decay, demons, ghosts, his own mortality facing him. Works on you even if you're undead like yourself. Now,
Oh,
combine that with the inability to really move around too much, you get something very similar to sleep paralysis, though much more terrifying. You take this, and now we go to the second course, okay?
You mean the third course, boss?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. He slits his wrist and starts bleeding into a little cup, into the ladle.
Oh no, he's giving him the
That's right, the marinara! And starts pouring it down his mouth. Now, the marinara pairs beautifully with the next one. Okay, what happens here is, anytime he starts bleeding, or he takes a little cut somewhere, it just starts bleeding profusely. It's like, the thing where your platelets and shit? Yeah, it does the exact opposite of that. Makes you super fucking thin.
It gives him the thing the Queen of England has. It makes him a hemophiliac, boss.
Well, I don't know if they want to fuck people that bleed, but yeah, something like that.
That only leaves one sauce behind, boss.
Yeah, leaves the last sauce, and quite frankly, this one's fucking disgusting, but it'll give you a real good idea as to that we fucking mean business, okay?
Black bile pours into the ladle, and then it gets
Now, this
funneled
stuff-
down again.
This stuff is pure fucking rigidity, okay? This stuff is worse than battery acid. It's worse than, it's basically fucking molten lava coming straight out of me, alright? Doesn't hurt me none, because, I made it. But look at what happens. I'll just pour a little bit on his skull here. See what happens to his face.
It starts to bubble and crackle like he's taking severe burns, and then it starts bleeding profusely.
See, in about 30 seconds or so, this little miserable pile of secrets here is gonna be nothing more than a little puddle of black ink, like black inky substance and blood. I don't recommend drinking it, by the way.
It starts to seep through his skull and his brain becomes visible, then he stops moving around as it eats through the rest of his cranium.
So, I don't think I need to go into further detail as to what happens if you are truly a monumental fuck-up to this fucking organization, even as, an independent contractor. Do I and the meatball make ourselves clear? I hope we do.
Oh, absolutely. I got it. That was quite the demonstration. I will go back and I will tell them that you are definitely not something to be traveled with, and we will be careful from now on. We will not do dumb burning buildings down and alligators eating people and kids dying. I promise this time we will do good and find the Kamatorila guy and we'll put him. We'll make him pay. I promise, sir.
So the key thing to get out of here, okay? And I want you to repeat after me after I tell you to repeat after me, okay?
Okay.
Okay. We will not make a fucking scene unless it is direly important. And even then, you fucking run away. You do not do anything that'll lead back to us. You don't do anything that draws fucking attention to you. That's fucking vampiricity 101. You can repeat after me now.
We will no longer make dumb decisions that cause us to be shown as to be vampires and be better at not being bad.
Holy shit, kid, you're not gonna last long. I can already fucking tell.
I failed Bible school, sir.
The fuck does that have to do with anything?
I don't.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know.
You know what? I don't care. Okay, you know what? Just you know the consequences for fucking failure. If you cause trouble for the meatball again, I'll tell you one thing right fucking now. I don't care who the fuck you're working for. I don't care who the fuck you think you are. I don't care what kind of protections you think you might have. You're fucking with the meatball. You're fucking with me. Okay? I'm 240 pounds of fucking muscle and 30 pounds of fat. Okay? Plus, I got the sauce. Without the sauce, you lost. But you can get lost in the sauce, like that miserable pile of fucking shit and piss right there.
I message received, sir. That is a 10-4. We will do a 360 and we will leave right away.
Okay, a 360 means you spin around and like what? You're gonna fucking moonwalk? Holy shit, kid, you stupid. Just get out of my sight.
And he like turns and looks and sees there's a wall there, and then he turns the other way and bows at you. Then he turns around and walks out the back, or out the way he came, I should say.
Fucking fledglings! Holy shit, Vinny!
Alright, you get back in the truck cabin, and then Louise just kind of, holy shit, that guy meant business.
No shit, man. Did you see that? He poured that shit that was an alien on his fucking head. Now that's a fucking magic trick. I don't even want to know how he pulled that shit out of his ass. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man, just drive.
And then I get in the truck and we head back to to Alexandra's house. And Michael is here, by the way. He was listening.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye. Alright, so...
And also, I just want to say, awesome Castlevania reference there. I caught that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So, Alexandra, you wake up and you find that unfortunately this isn't a dream and it's still going. As you get out of the closet, you see that Shade Blade was staring intently at it, and he turns away and pretends he wasn't looking. And then he tips his fedora and says, "Good evening, milady."
He just literally walked up off the couch.
Oh, shit.
Michael! Michael! Oh, he's in the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
alright. Well, in the meantime, you just drive back to Alexandra's house without any incident.
All right. So I'm gonna go into the house, and I want to go and see if they are up and awake.
Wait, but we'll just wait for
Yeah.
Michael to get back.
He's coming back. He brought his suitcase in. Oh, sorry.
Also, thank you, Sauce.
Yeah, that was awesome,
For your
dude.
wonderful performance.
The Sasha obliges.
That was fantastic, my friend. Thank you. All right, Michael. He was talking to you.
Oh, what was he saying?
A bunch of stuff. Hold on.
All right.
So he just
You
sat
back?
down. Yeah, he's sitting down now.
Yeah, we're back. Okay. So, Alexandra, you wake up and you find that having been all day in this upright position in this cramped closet, there's no stiffness or cramps to your limbs. You step out feeling a little bit thirstier, and you realize that this is not over. As you walk out, you see Shadeblade was staring intently at you, but then he looks away and tips his fedora at you. Charles is just sitting in the chair watching the TV, and as you step out, you can hear to the driveway again.
I can hear to the driveway, or I can...
Yeah, you can hear it coming into the driveway.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Oh, okay.
My truck's pretty loud.
All right. So I hear the truck. I think I'm gonna start taking a shower.
Alright, you find that you're not really sweaty,
Oh.
but you just take a shower anyway.
Well, yeah, just hot water, hot as it can go.
And then I come upstairs and I see Shadeblade. What is he doing while she's taking a shower?
He's practicing sword movements with a pipe he found somewhere.
And I'll be like, man, put that shit down. We got something we got to talk about. Where's Alex at?
Milady is in the shower.
Hey, I pound on the door. And I'm like, Alex!
Yes?
Yeah, you got to get out here. We got something to talk about. I seen some shit.
I'm sure.
I don't want to hear your fucking shit. Get your ass out here.
Ooh.
Let me wash and rinse one more time.
All right. And Shadeblade, put that shit down. What have I told you? What did I just tell you the last time we were talking? Stop being fucking weird. I think Michael's logging into the thing right now.
Yes,
That's what he's trying
yeah.
to do. And also, who was the character that can hear the chat?
It's Shadeblade and Charles.
Yeah, so if you're in chat and you want to actually be able to interact with these NPCs, they can hear chat in their head.
Yeah, they're not going to do everything chat tells them to
Right.
do all the time, especially because I'm not going to be watching chat all the time, and if it's something really seriously disruptive, I'll probably ignore it, but, you
Yeah.
know, shit stalls, or if you want to direct how they act out and fights and shit, I'll do it.
Yeah. Some interactive gameplay.
Twitch plays, imagine the whole game where it's just that, Twitch plays Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh my god. Oh man, it would be a nightmare for you.
Shit, our torch is going out.
Oh yeah,
Pump Up
sorry.
Kicks.
Sorry. I have
Pump Up
the
Kicks would be the theme song to that.
yeah, I'm sorry. I've got Shadowgate soundtrack just on low in the background and the torch going out sound music was just playing. It's like dun 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 dun. But yeah, so you coming out of the shower or?
Yeah, I again, I wash the hair, rinse, dry off, yep, I got the towel wrapped around me, and my battery is now very low. Yeah, so I come out. Were you just standing there waiting?
Yeah, I'm just standing there. I'm like, wow, you took your fucking time.
Okay, what's up?
All right. Well, I went to go see a man called The Sauce. Now, that's a name I am never going to forget. So let me tell you something, little missy. This man doesn't fuck around. I just saw him spit out some shit I saw in fucking Alien, and it went right on his head, and it like crushed his skull in with acid, and it made like a noise, and I was like, oh shit, but I didn't say that because I didn't want to get in trouble because there was a bunch of guys standing there and they would have been mad at me. So I had to sit there and watch a Russian guy get his head completely acided in because we set a fucking PetSmart on fire, and I tried to run a kid over, but I didn't know he was real because we were fucking dreaming, I thought, but we weren't. And then an alligator ate. We didn't even talk about the fucking alligator that ate. What's his name that nobody knows anymore? What was his name?
Yeah, what's his face?
Yeah.
No, yeah, he was very loud.
Yeah, well,
Wait, you mean the Nosferatu they hired you to kill?
no, the guy who got eaten by the alligator.
Oh,
Jim.
Jim.
yeah.
Yeah, they ate fucking Jim, man. I ain't forget that. I thought I was dreaming. I woke up, and now I had to watch some guy's skull get crushed in with acid. And here you are taking a fucking shower.
Sounds like you've had a rough morning. Evening. Shit, there's got to be like words for
Well,
this.
we gotta
right?
go find Capetillo, so we can go end this whole thing. Apparently, they want to summon some kind of monster from beyond and create end times for the rest of us. I'm still not wrapped my head around it. It was Louis here. He knows more about it than
Yeah, what he's saying, boss, is, this morning you found this, so we captured him and interrogated him, and he gave up where his masters were, which is, some crack house. So, I mean, we could go raid that, I don't know, it sounds kind of fishy to me, boss, but I mean, do what you gotta do.
He said fat guy. It was like a fat guy trying to break into your house.
There's a fat guy trying to break into my house?
Yes.
Yeah, and I tackled his ass, and I let him go because he ran away real fast. I didn't let him go because that's the wrong thing that happened. He was so fast.
Bullshit! You told me you let him go.
No, he was a slippery one. He was like covered in oil, and I was like, oh no, I can't hold on to him, and he ran away. Shut up, Lou. You don't know. Don't listen to him.
Role manipulation.
I'm sorry. What did you say at the end of manipulation? What?
Role manipulation expression to tell that complete bullshit lie and see if Alexandra believes or at the other end.
Where is my manipulation at?
Your manipulation is top.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you have 2, and then your expression is
non-existent.
0. Yeah.
0. So just 2. 6.
2d10, difficulty 6. Alexandra, roll perception empathy.
Okay, perception empathy.
I have 1 success.
You have 2 successes. 10s count for 2, remember?
Oh, right. Wow.
Yeah, no. He's bullshitting.
All right, go ahead. Sorry. This is just funny to me. I apologize.
I'm listening to this like I'm kind of like fluctuating. I feel like my face is making a few little movements. It's like I hear about the acid. That's kind of intriguing. I hear about.
Well, remember, you're manic right now. You still got that fucking minor bipolar
all right.
disorder from Diablo Rising, so you're still a little bit manic.
Okay. What was your character's name again?
It's Richard.
Richard.
Oh, Rich. Okay.
You should be able to see the name
No,
tags.
I figured it out too late. Richard.
Oh, actually, no, you can't. Let me change that.
No,
Go ahead,
I
keep going.
can. Well, I can see
He's got it on the TV here.
Yeah.
He can see it. He just didn't look up to see it. He was looking at his own thing.
Yeah. Richard, you have a wonderful way with words. The most important thing I picked out of that was raid crack house. Yes?
Well, that was more Louis, but yeah, basically, he just said, "Come raid our crack house. I promise you ain't." It sounded like he was trying to set us up, and I agree with Louis on this. It sounds like a trap.
Well, I mean, we're really good at killing people.
We are really good at killing people, but I don't want to kill people unless I have to.
Well, we go there and it's a trap. Well, that's a pretty good reason to kill everybody there, right?
Not really. That sounds like we could avoid it. I mean, shucks, lady, if you want to go out there and get yourself murdered, you go right the fuck ahead. But I will not be participating. Oh, thank you, Reverend Badass, for the courtesy. I will not be. That scared me because I was like, because you were breathing heavy, and it sounded like somebody flushed the toilet. I was like, did he take it into the bathroom? Anyway, if you want to go ahead and get yourself killed, I will happily drive you there if that's what you so inclined on doing.
Well, if that's not what you think we should be doing with our...
We need to go find this Tamarilla guy.
Tamarilla?
Yeah.
Armadillo?
Yeah, the armadillo guy. What's his name? What was his name, Louis?
The names they gave you were, fuck. Let me remember here. They said it was Priscilla Laguna, and Eduardo Davalos.
There you go. Eddie and Priscilla. We gotta go find them, and we gotta kill them.
What about that one Japanese Nosferatu?
Yeah, I mean that's who the Giovanni wants you to go after, but we don't know how to go after him except for going to the sewers with that fucking crazy bulletproof alligator. So I don't know, boss. Maybe we can do this.
I'm fairly certain that was a crocodile, but I don't know. I only just watch Steve Irwin's
I have all right.
Adventures.
Well, I have an idea or two, but first I have to take care of something. So I go.
What do you gotta go take care of at a time like this? I just saw a man's face.
Middle finger.
I just saw a
Into my
man's
bedroom.
face get eaten alive by acid.
Getting on some nice clothes.
And where are you gonna go?
The door has been closed. You're shouting at the front of my...
Shade, I'm making sense here, right?
I get my laptop. I pull up the first flower delivery site that I can find, and I send a nice modest bouquet of flowers to the home of the crow. Forget exactly what his name was, but I
Don Corleone.
Don Corleone. And
All right, that runs you like $20.
Sure.
I'm docking that.
Okay.
So you're saying that you open your laptop up and you're ordering flowers online in 1999.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the website just looks like the
Yeah, it
Space
looks
Jam
like
website.
It looks like absolute shit, but
It looks like Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff type shit.
Fair enough.
how much willpower will 5 experience buy me?
You need 4 experience to buy your willpower up to 5. The cost is always a current rating.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you have 1 willpower, it costs 1 XP.
All right. Is there anything that costs 1 XP?
The first dot for a secondary skill.
First dot for a secondary skill.
Yeah. So
What-
you can get like I don't know. You can a specialized discipline, like if you want discipline is in like academic discipline, like you can get like accounting instead of finance.
So like a
or
specialized.
you can get like
okay.
leatherworking for instead of crafts. That sort of.
I see. All right.
So you
and-
got 5 XP. You haven't spent anything, I don't think.
No, yeah, I bought 1 willpower. So I got
Okay.
5 willpower now, and let's say I'll hold on to that 1 XP, and I'll really think about if there are any specialized skills I'd like to throw that into.
Okay. I've
Okay.
adjusted your token then.
Thank you. All right, so ordered some flowers, because I said I would. Let's see. And is there a place where I can put like a note or anything? With the flowers?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I don't know how good an idea this is, but like it's just kind of on the nose. No. Yeah. Do they say happy quinceañera? I don't care. Happy quinceañera. That's all I write.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
something just appeared on the screen.
Appreciated.
Okay, so if that cost me $20, like how much money do I just have?
You have 980.
$980. Okay. Cool. So, come back out, and okay. So, alright. So, not feeling too good about raiding a crack house and doing things. We were going after new people. Do we know where they're supposed to be? Do we have
Well-
any
Yeah, the
leads?
crack house is the new people, and
Yeah.
you know where they're supposed to be. Assuming that guy was
Telling us the truth, right?
Don't know the truth. Well, that came from the mouth of the guy who wants to get this shit done, right?
No, it came from a guy I found outside,
Oh,
and I let him go
okay.
because my guy's not very smart.
All right, you let him go because he
Uh,
gave you some intel?
Well, no, I let him go because I was still shocked from the moment to realize that vampire shit was real. and I tried to kill people last night, and things happened that I thought was in a dream, but was real. And so he was just like, in a moment, he was like, I really don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to do any of this. This seems like a really bad idea. But I see this guy trying to break into a house. He was doing the first thing he thought came to his mind, like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? And he tried to chase him.
Yeah, but he didn't, like, kill him in cold blood.
Yeah, I didn't murder him or do anything like that.
Well, thanks for scaring him off. I knew I should have sprung for ADT. I just didn't think anything would happen out here in the suburbs.
That's the problem with you suburb types. You never really know. You leave your doors unlocked, and you live out here all comfy, and you never realize how dangerous the open road and the kind of people that come and go from your town.
Yeah. Don't have to worry too much about that anymore. Well, again, I don't know.
I don't know about that. If you're gonna have, it's worse now. You got vampires fucking breaking into your house.
Yeah, but I mean, we're vampires now.
Right, but they're still fucking scary, man.
I mean,
vampires aren't fucking scary. I mean, we might be vampires, but they're still fucking scary.
Don't you kind of?
Bless you.
I mean,
oh, there's our fucking shit. Nice.
Oh, it wasn't all bad, was it? You had fun a little bit, huh?
Look, lady, I was happy driving my truck and avoiding my wife, all right? Now all I can think about is my wife and her kids, and I really don't think I can ever go back there, and I'm not very happy about it. That's where I am right now. So if we're going to go find this Cap-a-Doodie, or whatever his name is, we're going to need to find him quick before we get the sauce on our skulls.
So what would you like to do? I did a lot of direction, and feel like I'm open to input.
Well, I don't know. Do we go at the crack house and get, obviously it's a trap, or do we go into the sewers and try to find this fucking bat kid?
So I was thinking, crocodiles, right?
Yeah.
Cold-blooded.
They are.
All right. So we just need something that can make things cold, right?
Indeed.
So, liquid nitrogen?
You want to bring what? Wait, hold on a minute. Now,
Yep.
You want me to go, you want us to go get some liquid nitrogen?
Yes.
To do what?
We get the liquid nitrogen, we go back to where we were, and then we just kind of spray it into the water. We get enough of it that we can cool it down. Crocodile goes to sleep.
Do you know how liquid nitrogen works?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of water there. I mean, it's going to take a while to cool everything down.
I have to haul it quite a bit. I know of a depot not that far from here that we can go pick some up.
I mean,
but I don't think they'd take too kindly to a bunch of people walking onto a secure facility. I mean, it is just a storage place, but there are security there.
we can try to be subtle.
I don't know. This seems like an
I
awful
can
lot.
pull out a warehouse map.
Fire that cold, right?
So, I get what you're saying.
All right. Well, let's ask Louis and the kid over here what we think, or what they think, I should say.
All right.
Oh, it's cutting out.
Chat, what do you think?
Courtesy flush the sewers? Nitrogen bad. See, I know if nitrogen's bad, and my character does. Yeah, and my character does because he has to haul it. It takes too long.
So would you?
Thank you. The gator will just yeet you during the process.
I mean, we could kind of like mask it a little bit. I mean, we destroyed...
Bait? What kind of bait?
Well, I mean, we'd get a CRT from Goodwill. We'd get like a VCR and maybe a Steve Irwin collection.
All right, well, what's your character's technology level at?
Tech level is... Technology is 0.
Okay, so you wouldn't call it a CRT.
Oh, okay. We get a television.
Okay.
Yep. We get one of televisions. I mean, they're always selling them at like just. I mean,
Yeah.
it was bad. It was shitty, right? So
All right.
I mean,
So you want us to go out and get a TV?
we get a couple of things, but I mean, that's what was there. Jim destroyed it. Then the alligator ate Jim. So
All right. So you're thinking that we go down into the sewers with a TV as a peace offering? I don't think vampires like TVs that much. I mean, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but every vampire I've run into just about now, they have been watching TV.
Charles says, but that gator really liked watching TV, and killing the TV is what got the gator to kill Jeff. Maybe we can bribe the gator.
You want to bribe the gator with cable TV?
Well, he really liked Steve Irwin.
Oh man, Steve Irwin is a national treasure. All right.
Or we could drug him. You know, we just get like a whole rotisserie chicken or 5, stuff it full of antifreeze and horse tranquilizers, and then just throw it in.
Oh jeez, man, that sounds horrible. Look, I'm
that gator killed Jim. That's what's horrible.
Well, did we really like Jim that much? I mean,
the antifreeze is a good. I mean,
but
it's just gonna go to sleep.
that's true.
It's probably gonna sleep better than it has in a long time. To tell you the truth.
well, we don't need to kill the gator. We just need to,
need to
get past it so we can kill the cockroach guy and then run away.
Look, I'm all for hunting, but there are a few creatures I really don't like messing with, and gators is one of them. But if you all think that this is a good plan,
how are we gonna get the cockroach guy if we can't get past the gator?
you're right, and I understand.
He killed all his dudes, so now he's going underground.
Fine, we'll go to Walmart. We'll pick up some rotisserie chickens, and we'll stuff it full of drugs.
All right, payback time.
Payback time. I also like how you have like a little guns on the ground there. Look at that.
Well, I still have that list of people from high school and at my office.
All right,
Was that Shade or was that Charles?
No, that's Charles.
Oh, it's Charles.
Well, hold on.
Shade says, I've let go of the need for vengeance. Instead, I channel it into perfecting the blade. And then he kind of twirls the pipe around and he breaks a glass display case.
In my home?
My apologies, Malik.
I told you to put that shit away, Shade.
He puts the pipe in his katana sheath. It causes the cheap leather to just kind of buckle and, bend out of proportion to accommodate it.
At least it ain't that damn wall hanger. I mean, he could do a little more damage with a pipe. Anyway,
Oh, we're going to Walmart. I can pick up a replacement sword.
no, please stay out of the fucking sporting goods section.
It's my money.
No. Wait. Maybe we could make that work.
What are you talking about?
Well, the guy we're going after, he's Japanese, right? Maybe he'll respond to a challenge of honor.
And you want who to fight that exactly? You want this guy to fight it? And I point to Shade and I'm pointing over him. I mean, the kid is wearing a fucking hat from the 1940s.
He tips it.
Just think about how fucking mad he's gonna get.
Who?
The cockroach dude.
Yes, because he'll know that despite being of genuine Japanese ancestry, he will never achieve the same mastery of the katana that I have.
Exactly.
All right.
I've read the Book of Five Rings.
He's gonna take a look at Shadeblade, and he's gonna hear the shit pouring out of his mouth. He's gonna get
The
so
way of the warrior is a
goddamn
resolute
mad.
acceptance of death.
All right,
He's not gonna be able to focus on anything else but Shadeblade.
I'm 100% behind you guys. Whatever you want to go ahead and try to get yourselves killed, I will be getting your back. How about that? Because I don't have any good ideas, but I definitely don't want to be up front when you all decide to go crazy on Master Splinter. You understand?
Richard.
Well, if you want to be a coward, then okay.
I'm not
Just
a
drive us
coward.
to Walmart.
I just nearly killed a kid yesterday, and we burned a PetSmart down. I don't feel too
We're
good
not
about
fighting a
it.
kid. We're fighting another creature of the night.
Yeah, and
He's
you took
just
his
as
head.
damned as we
You-
are.
you took
it's
his-
just because you told me to.
I
Now
don't-
it's our turn to send his master to the non-existent afterlife, which doesn't exist.
Jesus Christ.
Richard, is your life really that much worse?
Or we could just get a hobo. We could just pump him full
I
of
was-
drugs
I
and
was-
then feed him to the gator.
Look, I'm not a religious man by any stretch of the imagination. As I said, I failed Bible school. But I was at Zen driving my truck. I didn't have my wife on my back. I didn't have a kid I had to worry about. Well, I kind of do, but I don't now anymore. But I was happy. And then I go into this bar, I want to have a quick drink, and there's a bunch of queers on stage singing some stupid music I don't care about. And then I get bit in the neck, and then I got a shovel on top of my head, dirt. I wake up, we burn a PetSmart down, a guy gets eaten by a damn crocodile, and a kid gets his head cut off. And I don't feel too good about any of this, so I'm just going to sit here as backup, and if you guys need help, I will shoot some people in the face, and maybe I might punch a skull in or two. But don't ask me for any fucking ideas, because I don't have any.
Find the zen in exactly that.
I'm trying my
So
best.
let's just go to Walmart.
Let's go to Walmart.
All right. And I'm like, all right, listen. Y'all get in the back of my truck dirty, so I'm gonna give you this one chance. Y'all can ride my cab this one time. If you can promise to keep my cab clean, I will let you ride in it again. But if you get it dirty,
arigato, Richard-san.
what did you say?
I said, thank you very much, Richard.
I almost want to tell you no, but
And he takes his shoes off before entering the cab of your truck.
now,
I mean, not his shoes, his combat boots that are way too big for him. It takes him like a minute to undo all the
sorry,
laces.
I mean, at the very least, it doesn't smell, right?
that's good.
No, it's very clean.
It's very. I mean, there's nothing there.
Now he doesn't have BO. He just smells like Axe body spray, not the
And
BO
I just
that he
look
used
at
to
everyone
cover
else.
with it.
I just kind of look over at everyone else. I'm like, y'all don't have to take your shoes off. Just don't make a fucking mess in there, all right?
Oh
Oh,
boy,
no.
we can buy guns at Walmart, Charles says.
Yeah, you could buy something decent, I'm sure. I mean, we are close to the border. I'm sure their firearms would be a lot better than, up north. Ugh. All right, so we get in the truck and we're going to go to Walmart.
All right, you drive over. You drive
follow
over
in
to
the
Walmart,
Volvo.
and you walk in, and the greeter, this Native American-looking guy says, "Welcome to Walmart."
Much appreciated. We're looking for the...
Proceed further, you see that there's a bunch of Indians hanging out in the Walmart,
Oh, God.
So like, just Native American.
just
town,
buying
not-
groceries.
Just buying like just shopping, just like shopping Walmart.
Yeah, they're just like buying groceries.
Is
minding
it
their
just
own
is it
business.
just like disproportionately Native American?
Yeah, disproportionately Native American.
Is that would I know if that's strange?
It's
or
like
not?
there's a bunch of other like white people and Hispanic people too, but there's like one big group of natives that
Oh.
are in the produce section.
So they're all just together. Like there's like 20 people shopping.
Yeah, and
Wow.
they're really taking their time and they're getting a bunch of snack food.
First we do what we all do, and we pretend we don't do. We ignore the greeter as we walk through.
Yes,
Because we don't have conversations with people.
except for Shadeblade, who tips his fedora at the guy.
And I don't even acknowledge that. And then, what are we going to get here for?
We want rotisserie chickens
All right, so...
and antifreeze and Ambien.
All right, so let's split up and get these things. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and buy. I go over to the rotisserie chicken thing and I grab like 4 of them and I put them in the cart.
Okay. I head over to the pharmaceutical aisle. I'm looking at you know what? Is that there's a pharmacy at the Walmart?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. Is there
Billy Seven.
all right, so it's open. Distraction.
No, get him Dayquil and NyQuil. The babysitter that I am well aware of. Mommy's babysitter.
Now, like, how would my character know that just over-the-counter medications would be enough to do the trick, or would I feel
If you
like
put
I
enough, well, I mean, because that's not a normal gator. That's like
Yeah.
some big fucking albino piece of shit. So,
Right.
but if you put enough tranquilizers, it'll probably at least slow it down. Because as far as you know, that thing's still biological. So
Right. I'm thinking to myself, it's like, I wonder if there's a way I could, like, I want to take a look at the pharmacy. Like, I want to look at who's working the counter, how's it set up, like,
all
I'm
right,
casing
let
it.
me see. Since it's only like 9 p.m., it's still mostly fully staffed.
Okay.
There's let me.
It's a later game.
So there's like they're all Hispanics. There's one there's one older gentleman and there's two younger girls. The younger girls there's one younger girl at the register, the other one seems to be sorting through something in the back, and the guy, the manager, is typing something at the computer.
Okay. I'd like to try and get back there, but I can't think of anything good right now. So I just...
You have Dominate 2 and Presence 1.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I do have that. Shit. Okay.
And you have a bunch, and you have two crazy autists that could just cause a distraction. You have, you know.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's try some domination. I go up to the counter and I ask for the pharmacist.
All right, the kind of heavy set Mexican guy with the goatee.
Okay.
Get some horse tranquilizers. It's called Later Gator.
What's a good?
It's a good one.
What is there a name for horse tranquilizers? I feel inelegant as being like.
Malk, so you're in the medical profession. You tell us. Can you get a horse tranquilizer at Walmart or some
Horse
other
tranquilizer
powerful...
specifically? No. But just ask for some, like, I don't know, morphine or something. He's probably not going to give it to you.
No, yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's where Dominate comes in.
Yeah. I'd like, I wonder, yeah, I guess morphine is just going to have to do. I come up and, I want to look him right in the eyes. And I want to try and use Dominate to make him give me some morphine.
Okay, so what do you say to him? Because that's important.
Okay. Is there... Okay, quick question. Is there, like, when you say something as far as Dominate goes, is it better to be more direct, or can you add manipulation to it? Like, if you are manipulating in its domination.
You roll manipulation leadership to affect the roll.
Okay.
So the character... the character does what you say, but it's open to his interpretation.
I see. Okay.
Well, the piece of advice I can give
Success
you
is
the classic...
determined, you know, that they do it and how dangerous you can make it. Like 1 or 2 successes, you can make them to do anything that's kind of strange.
Mm-hmm.
Effective unless it directly endangers them. 5, you can do basically anything, and you can implant shit. You don't have to just be like immediately give me the morphine. You can be like, you know, leave morphine out for at midnight once you get off work. You know, that sort of shit.
Okay.
My other suggestion is kind of like when you're talk with them a little bit before you actually invoke Dominate, and if you have Presence, activate that to kind of lubricate things socially.
Okay.
And what you want to do is kind of like lead the conversation towards him being a bit more friendly towards you, and then just kind of slip in a Dominate command in during the conversation, because that way it's a little bit less suspicious to onlookers,
than just going for
and it gets them in the mood to interpret things in the way you want them to.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you just walk up to the guy and you say, "Give me all the morphine you have in stock,"
yeah,
the girls might be
weird.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Okay.
Very true.
So, all right. So yeah, I'll activate Presence. I'll walk up, and I'll attempt to look. I want to look kind of haggard, a little frantic, kind of buy into the mania of, because I'm trying to go to rush. And say, okay, this is, okay. Have you been watching the news?
I'm sorry, I think you cut out to me.
Sorry. I go up to the pharmacist and like once he gets over there, I'm looking kind of frantic and just like, I look him in the eyes and it's like, okay, first of all, have you been watching the news?
No, not really. I try to stay out of politics, young lady.
There was, okay, I'm from, what town are we in? Fucking Palo Alto.
Palo Alto.
Palo Alto. Palo Alto General is under so much stress. Where we have an influx. There was a gang war. The local crypt chapter went to war with the 6969s, and there's so many wounds, and they are just drowning the ER with screams. We're trying to calm them down, but we've run through our entire morphine supply. I tried to get to the doctor in time, but we're in such a hurry. Is there any way, like, what is your supply? Like, I know that you can't just give it to me because I don't have a prescription, we don't have the order, but just I'm trying to find the nearest supply that we can just resupply. It's such a crazy night.
Okay, first of all, give me a appearance etiquette check, please. Difficulties.
And your laptop came unplugged, Mike.
Oh shit.
No, it's on the ground.
Oh, okay. Appearance etiquette. Okay.
Difficulty.
Difficulty.
5.
5. Okay. Ends up being 6. 5.
Okay, he seems well disposed to you. Now give me the manipulation empathy to just fucking and see if you can just get him to, emotionally override and not think to really question this.
4. Manipulation empathy?
Yep.
Okay. What's the difficulty of that?
5.
Okay.
Because you got really good.
Sick. That, okay. There you go.
It's like, oh no, that's horrible. Well, let me call my supervisor, see if I can, see what we can do, okay? But one of the girls suddenly looks very nervous, and she pulls a cell phone out of her pocket and she runs out to the back. I need to see if my cousin's okay. Then the one that was working the register just board is like, yeah, well that's what you get for sleeping around with thugs, bitch.
Okay. So
This is sounding a lot like our local Walmart. Oh God.
so the pharmacy is calling his
I've heard these conversations. It's scary.
pharmacy is calling the thing. Is he going to the back too?
No, he's going to the cell phone that's like, it's not in the back, it's just not at the counter, but it's still easily within view for you.
All right. Right. Okay. I'm gonna wait a second. I want to see how this plays out.
Okay.
They're probably
meanwhile,
gonna figure me out.
Meanwhile, Richard, you're just doing the shopping.
Yeah, I'm just shopping around. I'm
Right. As you do the shop, as you buy
Oh, cut out.
in your cart, one of the Indians just kind of remarks to the other one in Navajo. It's like, yeah, look at this fat American getting all those chickens.
And I just completely ignore them because
Yeah.
I understand what they're saying, but I'm trying to
Yes.
pretend like I do not understand them at all because I have dealt with this before.
But give me a self-control check, difficulty
Okay.
4, to not frenzy and, kill
Yeah.
them for these transgressions.
All right, self-control is somewhere. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is 3. So it was self-control what?
Difficulty 4.
All right, thank you.
I think that's the suggested difficulty for this. Let me look it up.
No worries.
Yeah, malicious taunts, difficulty 4.
All right.
Yeah, you kind of get the urge to just rip that guy's throat out, but you easily resist. So you're just gonna keep doing the shopping?
Yep, I'm just gonna keep going to shopping, and I'm kind of like keeping an eye on Shade so he can stay the hell away from the katana aisle.
Okay, well you keep an eye on Shade and you stop him from doing it. Charles goes to the sporting goods section to start sacking up on guns. He pulls out 2 credit cards.
So Shade, what the fuck are you doing?
Shade's right next to you. You're thinking of Charles.
Oh, sorry, Charles. Charles, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm getting guns. We need guns, right?
Yeah, we could go to a actual gun store instead of buying this cheap ass fucking sporting goods bullshit.
Right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why waste your
You're
damn
so
money
smart.
on shit that's probably gonna fucking fall apart the second you get it out of the store when we can actually go to an actual dealer? Maybe we could talk to one of those meatball guys. They might have a person we could talk to. They could
I
hook
have
us
this
up.
company card. We could use that.
What's your
Wouldn't
company?
it be ironic? That budget that they keep cutting down, they keep trying to run lean so much, and we use it to kill them all.
Let me just stop you right there, Charles. I know from experience of driving trucks and my own business that someone will notice that it's missing, and they will find out it is you. So let's just put that away for now, and we'll go talk to our meatball friend. How about that?
Fine. Okay. All right. Meanwhile, Alexandra, the guy calls the hospital and he asks for. Well, no, he doesn't call the hospital. He calls his manager. Sorry.
He doesn't care. He's not going back to work. I'm
And
like,
he actually seems pretty convincing over the phone.
Oh, okay. So he's telling the same thing that I told.
Yeah, but he says, "I need some way to confirm your identity, or your supervisor or something."
Right. Yeah, I will take out my ID. That my public records librarian
Yeah.
Let's see there. And I hand that over.
He looks at the driver. It's, ma'am, this is. I don't know if I can use this, ma'am.
Okay.
Don't you have like a ID card?
I'm checking, like I'm like digging into the purse and like checking around, and it's like I imagine I'm trying to make my face go white, and it's like I left it, and
It's
then,
already pretty white, so like that's part of
that's
what's
pretty good.
convincing him.
All right. And I want to just start sobbing. This is all.
Wow. Okay, give me a manipulation, empathy for those crocodile tears.
For manipulation, empathy,
Yeah.
difficulty
Difficulty 4.
4. All right.
This guy's probably gonna go to fucking prison for this shit. He's like, oh no. He's like, okay, look, we'll just figure it out later. He gets one of the girls to go to the back, and he gives you not just morphine, but like a bunch of other opiates, like oxy and oxycodone and some other stuff.
hydrocodone. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
and he hands just go.
I'm just through the sobs. I'm just like, thank you. And I just kind of like rush out, like I'm running, like with all haste. I'm running out.
Yeah. Oh man, if humanity wasn't so shit, I'd totally have you run hostage for that. 'Cause, like, not only is that theft, but this guy is losing his fucking job. He's probably going to like federal prison for drug dealing.
You'll never work as a pharmacist ever again.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Such is
Like,
the life
goddamn.
of a mortal.
Meanwhile, I'm babysitting Shade and Charles over here.
All right, so what are you buying besides 4 rotisserie chickens?
What did we say? We just wanted to get some rotisserie chickens, and that was it.
Somebody said
Oh, no, you wanna get,
antifreeze.
like, you're at Walmart,
Antifreeze,
dude.
right? Yeah, so we're gonna get some antifreeze. I don't know. Flashlights? No.
Pro tip:
We don't
get
need
some
'em.
rope. Always carry rope and zip ties. That's a free hint right there.
All right, we'll take it then. So we're gonna grab some rope and some zip ties.
All right. Zip ties. Okay, let me actually look up the
Also,
prices on
low-key,
Walmart.
Ski masks. I'm not even joking. If
My-
you can find them in fucking Arizona.
No, we're not gonna find them in Arizona. And oh no, you can.
Are you getting
if
like
we were,
paracord or like really heavy rope?
we're gonna get paracord.
Paracord. Okay. Okay, so that all comes to. Let me calculate this up. That'll be $43, sir.
And then I just motion over to Charles. I'm like, my buddy Charles over here's got that. Right, Charles?
Roll manipulation leadership,
Okay.
or just roll 2d10.
2d10. Okay. How do I? Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
2.
2s10.
Oh, yeah, you got 2d10.
Oh, I'm sorry. R2d10.
Oh,
So you need a
you guys
forward
want to get
slash.
some spare ammunition and a first aid kit as well,
Yeah.
and some bottles of water. All right, I'll put that up to 60 bucks.
wait.
So then,
Wait, what was the?
not count.
So
I'll bump.
forward
What
slash.
kind of ammunition are you getting? You're getting more AK bullet and 3.8.
Yeah, and then 2d10.
Neither of them is Louise. Louise is a ghoul NPC.
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, he pays for He pays for the ammo, but not for the other stuff. So you end up just paying like 50 bucks.
Oh,
smart.
all right. That's. I
You
guess.
have four.
You're a trucker.
Wait,
You
I have
some money.
How much money do I have?
You have $450 left.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say he does have some money, but he doesn't have it on him. And this is in this era, like
You have a debit card.
you couldn't really use a debit card in the grocery stores in the 90s.
Well, they have ATMs.
Yes. See, you have ATMs. Yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't even until like mid 2000s when everyone started allowing you to
You
actually.
have to, like, write a check at the grocery.
Yep.
That's what my mom had
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah. So yeah, that's fine. So I write him a check and I gave it to him.
All right. Okay, you now have a bunch of rope, 4 rotisserie chickens, a bottle of antifreeze, and some zip ties and rope, and some
That's-
bottles, and a first
We
aid
look like
kit,
we
and,
totally look completely legitimate with ammunition and all this stuff that looks like we're gonna murder. All right.
Hey, just
and
another
then
day and
Charles
pull
just
off
has
the
this like
Walmart.
pile of ammunition, of overpriced ammunition.
He didn't even get the good stuff. Oh man,
No.
we're gonna get jams. I can already see it. The dice is not gonna be happy with us. All right, so we loaded up into the cab of my truck. Some of the other stuff can go in her Volvo. And then I turn around.
Yep. Well, she pretended to drive away, like she sped off at the parking lot and then slowed down, I imagine, and
Yeah,
just
that's
like
fair.
waited a block away.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because she ran out. Yeah. So we go over to her car. We load some of the stuff in there, and we load some in my truck. And then where are we gonna go?
Okay, so back to that same sewer we went into.
Will we be able to go back to that sewer because the building did burn down?
No, the sewer access was elsewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So I imagine so we got the rotisserie chickens.
You can stuff them full of antifreeze and opiates.
Yeah. That's what we'll do.
Oh, while you're at it, Shadeblade just goes to a nearby broken window because those are all over the place, and he just starts shoving shards of glass in the chicken as well.
No, hey. No.
No,
No.
but milady, we're trying to disable the gator.
We're not trying to kill it. Like we're
But
trying
it killed Jim.
I don't give a
We
fuck
need to
about
take
Jim.
revenge. Hey, didn't you just say you gave up on revenge and stuff like, half an hour ago, man? Shut up, Louise.
No, so it's like, and here's the thing, like, if you really, like, if it gets to sleep, like, if we get it real good, like, we can make a decision then, like, when it's incapacitated. But it's like, glass, like, I mean, that might fuck it up while it's eating. It's like, it will stop eating. Like, we want to eat all of this. You see all of this? It's gonna take a very long nap.
All right.
Okay.
No.
If that's what the lady thinks, I mean, you're the smart one. You're the brains of the outfit.
No, because it's like, we'll drug it, it'll be drugged, and then if we need to do anything, which we might...
No, that's actually smart, milady, because then if we kill the gator, the cycle of vengeance will continue.
Right. Okay, so, do we mix it up good?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not even really a roll. You're just fucking soaping it,
Yeah.
just soaking it in antifreeze and putting the pills inside of it.
Mhm.
It's not difficult.
Yeah. All right. Stuffing it with, yeah, Percocet and.
I'm just gonna switch over to the couch cam really quick.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Not unlike how you would get a dog to eat its meds.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. No, that's it. I actually saw like they sell special treats with holes in them so that you can put the pills in, and just to make it easier. I saw that this weekend. Well, not this weekend, but recently. Okay, so mix that up. Drive over to the entrance to the Warrens that we went to last time, and head down.
All right. I think this is really funny to me because my very first session of ETM, I had to take out a gangrel. So what I did was I bought a bunch of cheap meat at Walmart and I did the same thing with the fucking with the antifreeze, but I didn't use opiates. I just stuffed it with broken glass because I was a dick, and it worked. It fucking worked. All right. So you go into the tunnels and you remember, and by now you remember where the path is, and there's another TV with another VCR playing Steve Irwin.
Okay.
But this time the gator doesn't wait for you to do anything. It just kind of surfaces and it just glares balefully at you.
And I just kind of like in the back, like, well, if you're gonna do your fucking plan, now's the time to do it. Lady.
That's what I do. I take all the chickens and I toss them over.
All right, let me roll this gator self-control.
I don't know. Even if
First, let me see how hungry it is.
yeah, I was gonna say because I feel like, man, I could, even if I'm not hungry, a rotisserie chicken's hard to pass up.
Yeah, it immediately goes for the rotisserie chickens and starts eating the shit out of them.
Okay.
Do you want to wait to see what happens, or do you just want to try running past?
I want to wait a minute, just check it out. Maybe watch a little bit of Steve Irwin.
Just wait him out.
Yeah. It seems a little bit sluggish, but then it just kind of looks back up at you. Like it doesn't really seem that affected by it. But let me roll something for it. Okay. Yeah, it just kind of like the tunnels, like, you can go on in. You guys are all right.
Oh, okay.
Wonderful. So I ready my 44.
Yeah, might as well reload that
Got our ammo.
380.
that 380 I got. Luis has an AK. So is the tunnel just kind of like one direction, or did it split off, or?
Yeah, it splits off, and there's basically some signs and some kind of chicken scratch, like hobo runes.
Okay.
Give me an intelligence. Do any of you have a cult?
I don't.
I don't think I have a cult. No.
Do any of you have Streetwise?
I believe I do actually.
I don't. Yeah.
I think I do have Streetwise. I got 2 in Streetwise.
Okay, give me an int academics roll difficulty 6.
Could you repeat that? You cut out right.
I'll type it.
Yeah. All right. All right. Goat GM is typing.
In Streetwise or in academics, in linguistics. I have some linguistics. I think no, I don't. I don't have any.
I do have linguistics.
Wait, yes, I do. Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. I just put it in the wrong thing. Wait, expert not. Yes,
Yeah.
I do. I know it. Okay, so int linguistics 6. Okay. 3, 4. Okay. 4, 6.
So,
Nope.
4. 4. So 4, 6. Oh. Roll. 4, 6. There you go.
You recognize that one of the marks is in Japanese, so that's probably where you want to go.
I think I see. I've been in enough. I've been in
Some
enough
moon
flea
rings.
markets to know exactly what that is. That's
Yeah, and one of the other markings is a smiley face.
All right, I think he's this way, but we're gonna have to be real. We're gonna have to be real careful. This is not a good place to get into a firefight. There's not much cover here.
Agreed. Okay. So let's head. I'll listen to Richard and head in the direction that he suggests.
All right, are you?
Uh,
Then roll dex stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no. I'm just gonna roll for. I just have to roll. What's the difficulty? 6.
For you, it's 7 since you don't have dexterity. Otherwise, it's 6.
I have dexterity.
Yeah, but you don't have stealth.
Yeah,
so it's
stealth.
difficulty 7.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
So it'll
So
be
you
7
got
for
2
me
successes.
All right.
Both of you got 2 successes. All right.
too. There.
Okay.
we go.
As
I
you
got 1
proceed down,
success.
the tunnel quickly just becomes bare concrete instead, and it's very clean. It's not very, well decorated or anything, but it's very clean, and you can very faintly hear some kind of like Japanese folk music. And you see there's this big fucking aquarium full of cockroaches, and they start skittering around as they see you come in, but they don't get out of the aquarium.
How big are we talking? Like how many gallons?
Anything from like regular sized roaches to things as big as your fist.
No, but I mean like the aquarium. Like how
Oh,
many
the aquarium.
gallons?
The aquarium's like the size of a pickup truck.
Oh, okay.
It takes up most of the chamber.
Just a big old thing of roaches. Oh boy. Okay.
That is quite the feat for someone to be able to get something like this down here.
Must have hired some efficient movers.
All right. I want to take a look around and see if I can find any sign that there where.
All right, so
this
there's
person is-
the big ass aquarium
Okay.
that's taking up basically most of the left wall, and there's like some kind of and then there's this desk and and another chair, and then there's a door over here from which music is coming through.
I want to try and like rifle through the desk, just looking for anything that looks useful.
All right, you rifle through the desk and you find $167 in small notes,
Oh.
a loaded .38 revolver, a stake, a knife, and a remote control. On the desk, there's there's a PC, and then there's a little CCTV. There's like a TV that seems to be watching some other security cameras all throughout the town.
Is the computer logged into a profile?
The computer is turned off right now.
Turn it off. I want to turn the computer on. After taking all
Alright.
of that shit and putting it in my purse.
Great.
You just open your purse, just one arm and off the desk into the purse.
Well, yeah, petty theft is just, like, you don't even like balk at that right now.
I know, but it's just funny just to imagine just zip.
Where do I make...
Empty
You
the
know what?
drawer
I'll do
out.
it on my desktop. I just gotta remember. $167.
I'll just put it in. I have my own records for it.
Oh, okay.
All right,
cool.
so you boot up the PC and it prompts you for a login.
Okay.
What are you doing over there?
Recon.
Recon what? What the hell are you doing? This ain't time to play computer games.
This is a Unix system. No, it's not.
Just trying to hack in.
Now, yeah, that's basically
Is
what
that
I'd
real?
like to try and do.
Hacking?
See if I can use my computer skills to...
Roll what's computers?
cool.
Computers is
True.
knowledge.
Yep.
Okay. So just computer...
Yeah.
Okay.
What's computers?
Wits computers. Oh, okay.
I wonder
6?
I wonder if this thing is...
Difficulty 6?
Difficulty 7.
7, okay.
There, 3 successes.
So well, that's going to take 5 minutes. What's everyone else doing in the meantime?
We're kind of secure. Well, I'm securing the area. I'm just kind of like looking around, looking at all of my exits. How many exits do I got?
There's just the one you came through that you can see. But give me a perception.
Okay.
more.
Perception check here.
This is a good time for Auspex, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I want to do an Auspex with perception, which would mean I have perception 2.
Specify a sense, because that is important.
All right. I want to use the sense of hearing, and I want to use sense of seeing. Basically, I do not want to smell because that would be a bad idea.
You pick one.
Oh, I can pick one.
Yeah, you pick one.
Yeah, you pick one.
I want to do. You know what? I want to do sight. Let's just do sight. Right
Okay.
now. Yeah. Because hearing would be good too, but let's just do sight for now. So that would be 2. Since I have 2 perception, what else do I need to add to that?
Alertness.
Alertness. Okay.
Or actually, yeah, we can do awareness here.
All right. 5, and then
5
difficulty.
dice.
Okay.
Difficulty 7 in this case.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, you find that there's a hatch just behind the chair.
I want to go over and just kind of examine the hatch. I want to see what it's. I don't want to touch anything, but I just want to look at it and see if I can notice anything about it that might be off.
It was under a rug. That's about it. It just
Alright.
looks like a regular ass metal hatch. That's presumably so we can just run the fuck away from a meeting or something.
All right.
Oh, also, Alexandra, there were a couple of like homemade smoke grenades in there that are labeled smoke.
Sick.
Wonderful. So I'm going to then look at the exit as not only an exit point for the guy we're about to try to do with, but also as one for myself, and I kind of let everyone else know, like, hey y'all, just in case shit goes down, I think this latch might lead us somewhere. Hopefully not some creepy sex dungeon, because I figured that's probably what's happening, but it'd probably be a lot better than being shot. So just letting y'all know, if shit goes down, let's get out through this.
Plan. Okay, good.
You just say that
There,
as
the
your...
smoke grenades are in the top left if you need to put them anywhere.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
Let me move my crap out of the way. Wonderful.
I'm trying to find my character sheet because I had.
Click on the page thing on the top right.
Well, there's that one, but then there's the one I had on my computer, and that's where I put the extra disciplines I got from eating that one girl.
Got Celerity 1 and Auspex 1.
Celerity and Auspex. Okay.
Yeah. Also, I wonder if Roll20 is compatible with a tablet pen.
Yes, it is. My brother draws shit posts on it all the time.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Okay. Good. All right. I got that now. Okay. Cool.
I might have an extra one. If you would like, Mr. Good, I can give that to you. I have to.
Oh, I'll be good, thank you.
All right. I think it's in the basement.
I don't draw so good.
No, I meant it just for Roll20, so you can just like, if you wanted to do
Nah.
more stuff like this. Alrighty.
No, I'll be good.
I gotta find it anyway. It's somewhere downstairs.
Okay. So. Oh, hey, cool. All right. So I'm hacking. Hacking.
We're just securing the area. We're just waiting for Alexandra to be done with whatever she's doing. I kind of look over. I'm like, are you fucking done yet?
How close am I to being done?
Oh yeah, the time it took for him to get it, you break into the main system, and it's not any operating system you're familiar with.
Okay. Is it in English?
Yeah, it's in English. There's like the wallpaper is some kind of Japanese painting, some wave or something with a mountain in the background.
Okay.
But there's a regular old Internet Explorer, and then there's some other stuff that with weird names you don't recognize. It looks like German.
Okay.
This is why his computer was so easily hacked. He's still using Internet Explorer.
I want to right-click on the folders, see how big they are.
Fuck, I don't even remember what storage was like at the time. He has a lot of video and image files and text files and some spreadsheets as well.
Those are all perfectly fine in that era. They had those.
Yeah.
Windows 98, Windows XP were quite good for those things. Very
Yeah.
similar to what you're doing now with Windows 10.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? Am I clever enough? Like, am I good enough with computers that I'd be able to like put like a backdoor in so like I could access this later?
You could try. It will take a fuckload of time though, because this is an unfamiliar OS. You've never seen this
Never
before.
messed with it before.
Yeah.
In that case,
So like you could try taking the like you could like take the hard drive with you and then try to crack it later.
I think that's what I decide to do. It's like I shut off the computer, disconnect it from the power, and then like pull out the hard drive.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I get a little impatient. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Hey, we know next to nothing about shit, right?
Right. Why are you grabbing shit out of his computer? What the fuck are you doing?
Well, he's been around a long time. He might have notes on shit. He might know things. He might be an information kind of person. Who knows?
Do you even know what the hell you're doing?
No, but I'm doing my best.
All right, fair enough.
All right, so I'm situated. I got the hard drive. I cleaned up the desk.
It's VOS.
And then we haven't seen any movement. We just keep hearing the music uninterrupted.
Yeah, you just keep hearing the loud fucking music.
Oh, it's loud. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Smack my bitch up.
So I take one of the smoke grenades and I look at Richard and Luis and Charles and Shade, and it's like, all right, so we've been talking, nothing's been happening, but that music is pretty loud, so they're probably still not aware that we're in.
By the way, it's not really a smoke grenade, it's more like a smoke bomb.
Bomb.
You just throw it and it just so you can literally do fucking ninja shit.
Okay.
Oh, he is fucking one of these people. Oh god. All right.
What's going on?
No, it's just
okay, so
Richard is not impressed with the weeaboo shit that's about to happen. That's great. I'm enjoying this.
all right.
Hey man, he's ethnically Japanese. It's technically not weeb, it's otaku.
Oh, okay. So he's an otaku.
He's an
Okay.
otaku, that's right. Yeah.
I'm like, are you quite ready to smash in
Weeb
Master Splinter?
hasn't even been invented yet. Like, that's a Perry Bible Fellowship thing.
No, dude. It's the late '90s. Evangelion and Akira and shit are coming out.
Well, no. So the idea of liking anime and being like what we describe as weeb, but the term weeb came from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, otaku's perfect. All right. You guys know how to slice the pie, right?
No. What the fuck does that mean?
All right. Learn on your feet. I want to.
How do you know what slicing a
gently
pie is? You're a
open-
fucking librarian.
Of a public records librarian.
Okay.
There's a lot of cop documents.
Okay, cop documents aren't technical manuals.
Sometimes I have to do a little bit of referencing.
I sense bullshit. All right.
Even if it was bullshit, I could probably pull it.
Are you ready? Are you just talking to me like you all of a sudden you're like this fucking SWAT team guy? All right.
I want to.
Slice the pie. Get the fuck out of here with your librarian bullshit. You're like, no, but I played Daryl F.
Do you
Gates
say
SWAT.
that? Do you say that in character?
Yeah.
I see. I just stare at you. It's just stare tag. I'm just slowly. I'm trying to gingerly open the door, but also maintaining eye contact with Richard.
Well, the door is locked.
Oh, door's locked. Okay.
So now you look like an asshole. And I'm like,
Just saying, it's like, okay, door's locked. All right.
does anybody here know how to pick a lock? As I walk up to it and I'm ready to.
Do you have security dots?
No. I do not.
You can't pick the lock.
Well, I asked.
Fortunately,
Yeah.
Luis can pick locks.
Well, does anyone here can pick lock? This would be
I can pick it. Yes, fucking stand back, man.
all right. You need a light or anything? Need a flashlight?
Alright, it takes him like 10 minutes and then he snaps it open and let me check something else. Okay.
You just open it up and it's
He
like,
motions that it's unlocked.
Okay. So now I want to gingerly open it, wide enough that I could toss one of the smoke bombs in.
Alright, you crack it open slightly and give me a wits alertness check.
Wits alertness. Here's where it breaks
Do I need
bad.
to do that, or just Michael for now?
Just her.
3, 7?
Yep.
Okay.
Just here's it's like fucking la 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 la.
There's a fucking bucket on top on the crack of the door. Also, there's a string attached to the door as well.
Oh, sick.
That like a tripwire just
Yeah.
outside of it.
All right. I'm trying to. Okay. Yeah, I communicate. It's like shit's trapped, yo. No, it's this is compromised. Looks like we got a tripwire. Also that bucket prank is up there. So
So what we gonna do?
Well, stand by the wall.
All right.
So like get near the wall. So
The
that
door
it's like,
swings in.
oh, it swings in. Oh, okay, it
Yeah.
swings in. I want to have everybody stand on the wall where the door hinges.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're like stacking up.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all of a sudden we're like a SWAT team, a really shitty SWAT team. I like this.
And then
It's a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. And
so what I'm gonna do is I
I
want to
love this.
I want to
is the
have them.
best.
I want to have them back up.
More 90s music, please.
I want to have them back up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the smoke bomb, and I'm going to place it between the door, just like in the crack that I opened up a little bit. I want to place it between the door frame and the door, and then like activate it, and then get far enough away, and hopefully blow the door open, trip the traps, make an entrance.
Back, then you smash it shut, then you smash it all the way.
Say that again?
Yeah, you cut
So
out.
you're gonna put it in the crack, smash the door shut on it, then swing the door open.
Oh no, so what I'm thinking is that the propulsion of the bomb exploding would like blow the door open, not like off its hinges, but open to activate the trap. But
Well,
enough
the door's
of it.
already unlocked.
No, like unlocked. But like if I open it, it's going to trip the wire and the bucket's going to fall.
If you open it all the way, yeah. You can
Yeah.
open it like the barest crack. You can't
Right.
even see through the crack.
Oh, I can't even see. So what I'm thinking is, it's like I can put the bomb like right by the door. When it goes off, it'll push the door open, but I'll be far enough away that hopefully.
He's
no-
opened the velocity from the blast.
So you basically
will
like want to stand back and then throw the smoke bomb at the.
Well, I gotta pull the pin, right, and then like.
No, it's contact. It like I said, it's like a fucking ninja smoke
Oh,
bomb.
it's
You
like a
just throw it on the ground. And
My advice
Yes.
is keep it open, like a crack open, so
Yeah.
that the door will naturally like kind of swing open from the impact of you throwing something against it.
Okay.
So you're not relying on the bomb exploding.
I
yeah,
see.
you can like
Okay.
throw a chair or something at it.
I gotcha. I get it. Okay, I get it. Okay. Instead, here's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna get Luis to come over, and I'm gonna tell Luis, it's like, Luis, here's what I want you to do. I want you to throw this. Luis, I want you to throw this smoke bomb at the door. If that doesn't open the door and activate the traps, I want you to take this computer chair, throw that at the door. Just stand clear.
So throw the smoke bomb and then the chair.
Correct. Throw the chair if throw the chair if the door doesn't open. Well,
You go.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that the music just keeps changing. So now it's playing Metallica's "From the Bell Tolls."
Playing fucking Japanese folk. You know what?
Oh
Let me
no,
roll.
no, he's playing. Yeah, that's right. I forget he's Japanese. He's not gonna be listening to Metallica anyway.
No, it switched to Metallica.
Okay. We got a roll for thing. So roll. What do I roll?
Roll your initiative.
Okay. What do I roll for that?
Forgotten already.
1d10 plus your dexterity rating plus your wits rating.
Dex wits. Okay. 3, 6. Okay.
Okay. So that was Dex and Wits, you said?
Yes.
Yep. Also, chat, get ready to give orders to the NPCs.
I got a 14.
Okay.
Okay, so mine was roll.
You're gonna roll 1d10 plus 8.
Oh, okay, 1d10 plus 8. Okay, I think I got this. Did I do that right?
Yep.
Oh, cool. All right, there we go. Sweet. I'm glad I'm figuring. Hey, I'm doing it. This is
All right.
cool.
Throws a smoke bomb, and he's gonna turn on the potence for this.
Hey, where's my guy at? Oh, there he is, Richard. He's got 10.
If you want to adjust where your characters are, you can do that now.
I want to basically get within a position where I have a firing line on anyone who comes out of that door.
All right, well then move your character, then move your token.
Okay. I'm just worried about. That's good, right there.
Let me just draw the rest of the wall.
What kind of gun you got?
44.
Because I was gonna say, if you have anything that's automatic, it's actually really good if you want to go prone, because then you can full auto with no consequences.
All right, so the door, and then you hear a voice say, "Nani?" Alexandra, you got the initiative. What do you do?
Alexander pulls out her magic map.
I'm gonna slice that fucking pie.
All right.
All right, you can't really see shit in the smoke.
Right. No. So I just run through the door to the right side of the room, staying close to the wall. Let me get the ruler. Center. So like this way.
Just have
Okay,
Shay deal with
until
it.
you get out of the smoke.
Yes.
See that there's like some mats and shit, but there's nothing in this direction.
Okay. I'm going to like hold on that side of the smoke, just surveying. If I see anyone...
You scan around to the other side, and there's nothing there either.
Okay.
You can faintly catch a glimpse of something like over here-ish.
Gotcha. I'm going to...
All right.
Yeah, is that good? All right.
Yeah, that's good. All right. I hope somebody in the chat speaks Japanese so they can appreciate.
Take my pistol with me. Oh.
Kiburin
hold-
shimasu.
we heard you a little bit. You cut out like intensely right there.
All right,
for some reason.
Go. We're missing all your awesome shit.
He spouts something out in Moonspeak.
Okay.
And then
There's something, but then there's something. God damn it. I can't hold the tension. It's too great.
he shouts something in Moonspeak and
I just keep hearing you shout something in Moonspeak, and then there's nothing.
yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
All right.
It's like he's speaking Japanese. Is that a grenade or is that a 55
That's
gallon?
That's a smoke bomb.
Okay, I thought it was a 55-gallon drum of hot dogs. All right.
No. Richard's turn.
All right, Richard's turn. Can I do kind of like an Overwatch thing by this door?
Yes.
With my pistol. Okay. Can I just like get in a crouching, so I can kind of get like a better shot?
Yes.
All right. I want to crouch and do Overwatch on the door. And I don't. And I want to use Auspice for sight.
Okay. One kind of see through the smoke.
Yeah, I want to
Give me a perception D8.
Oh, sure. Perception.
Oh my.
So you said perception wits?
Perception alertness.
Oh, perception alertness. Okay. 5. So 5. What was the roll? Dice I need to roll?
Perception alert.
Yeah, no, I got that. I mean, like, what was the number of die?
5.
Okay. So.
What's 2?
Oh, you mean the difficulty. So 5, and then difficulty what?
I think you said 8.
Oh, I see.
Oh my god, okay. Damn. Alright, you catch, you notice that the smoke seems to kind of disturb in a way that it shouldn't, and you reflexively open fire. Give me a wits...
I got the wits part. What was the second one?
Firearms.
Wits firearms. Got it. Wits firearms. Wits firearms. Here we go. I have 4. Yeah, 6.
4, 2. Difficulty 5, so 6, 5.
6, 5. Got it. 6. Difficulty 5.
All right, you hit him. So the guy suddenly comes into form, and he's wearing this. He's wearing like a basic like martial arts training G, and he's fucking hideous. He's covered in chitinous plates, and he looks like a fucking cockroach man. Wow.
Yep.
And he's suddenly thrown back by the force of the 44.
Oh man, Tarantino style. I love it.
Ah, Kuso! And then Luis sees him and he throws a chair at him.
Fucking Luis, hell yeah.
Love you, Luis. Wow.
RKO out of nowhere.
And literally World War fucking WWE tier shit.
You just hear, oh my god! Oh my god, that man has a
Oh, and he tries to roll out of the way, but that just means a chair hits him in the head.
Oh my god. He was totally into like fucking Metallica in there. We just fucked his day up.
What
No.
an absolute freaking savage.
Anton, does Potence apply to thrown objects? I don't think so, right?
Oh
wait, it's to the head, so it's lethal anyway.
Yeah, and for the record, it does. If it's anything based off of if your strength modifies it in any way, potence certainly affects it.
All right, Charles looks around and he runs and he pokes the dude. And he's like, "Oh shit, I think he's unconscious."
Stake that motherfucker.
Yeah, Richard or Charles. Let's do it. Excuse me.
And he staked. Fucking goalkeeper. I was not expecting this to be that easy.
Holy shit! Yeah, no. Well, it's also like I had a stupid, crazy high roll, so that was just a. I feel like my guy is more luck than he is anything else.
All right.
Oh my god.
So the music transitions and then it plays this.
All right, let's hear this. Turn this down. Oh no, it stopped. Oh, video recording.
No, it's not. It's in the chat.
Okay. No.
It's chat.
Okay. Oh, it's in the chat. Let me pull it up then.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I just have to. Also, my computer let me know that it has run out of space to stream, to record our stream. So I'll have to get this on YouTube later. Oh, could you resend that, Mr. Goat? It's not popping up on my chat. Thank you.
There we go.
Got it. All right.
Oh, jeez.
Here we go. Oh, this thing. Oh, no. Wow. So that played.
All right,
okay.
Charles pulls the nasty dude over his shoulder.
Okay.
Well, shoot, man. I didn't think it was going to be that easy.
Well, don't celebrate until we're out of here. That's rule
All right.
number 3.
All
There's
right.
a lot of rules.
Shadeblade says, "A worthy foe," and he tips his fedora at him.
Shade, you didn't fucking do anything.
Shadeblade, you didn't even do anything.
Do we want to... I want to take... did I see anything while I was like in the room that looked like there was anything important where he was hanging out?
Basically there's like some mats. It looks like he was practicing martial arts.
Oh,
and
so
then there's like some other like
like a
art
dojo.
objects and shit and some books. Yeah. It's basically just like his, you know,
It's his dojo,
his
his
room.
study, his
Yeah,
his
if you want to like
sanctuary.
if you want to take around for shit, you can do that.
Oh, someone said Shade steals his katanas or knives. Yeah, this would be a good time to...
Yeah.
Yeah, for some
Shadeblade-
display
Shadeblade
katanas
is
and
just-
Shade
yeah.
just steals them.
He takes the display.
Well, it could
Of
be
course-
real.
True.
Could be.
That's very true. But it's always funny that he goes for the thing. It's like, well, this looks cool, and then
And Charles just rolls up the carpet and he starts, stuffing shit into it. It's like, well, maybe we can sell these to a museum.
Good thinking there, Charles. Knock yourself out there, bud. I would like to also take a look around.
And Shadeblade also takes some scrolls. Maybe they have forbidden jutsu ninja techniques.
It's just filled with like octopus and naked women and.
Well, at least one of them is.
Well, I'm real glad that y'all found some sort of treasure that you can all take home. But shouldn't we be getting the hell out of here?
Yeah, let's get what you want and get out. We gotta go.
All right, okay, so you're gonna just run the fuck away out, or
Let's take that hatch.
Actually, yeah, let's take the hatch.
Let's take that
the hatch just leads to his bedroom.
Oh, okay. Any cool shit in there?
Oh no.
Not in the
bedroom.
Well, they already took all the shit, so
Oh, okay. It's just like a straw mat and.
yeah, just straw mats and furniture, basically.
All right. Yeah. Let's. That alligator should still be drugged, hopefully, but let's double time it.
If not dead, because he fucking put so
Run
much...
out back the way you came.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, you get back and the alligator is completely. It does not seem affected at all, and as soon as you. It tries.
So the alligator seems to have awoken from its morphine dream.
Okay.
Or if it even fell asleep.
Or if it even wants to sleep in the first place. Okay. And it's coming towards us, right?
Of the water to do what it did to Jim.
Right. Yeah, turn around and keep going.
So we're gonna start see it and Scooby Doo the fuck out of there?
Okay, I'm hoping did
all right, let me roll to see which one of you at it.
All right, see which one.
Right, hang on. So there's 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there's 5 of you total. Okay. Both of you pick a number between 1 and 4. Roll.
4.
2.
It goes after you, Richard. Give me a dex dodge roll.
All right,
or get fucking chomped on.
Oh boy, here we go. This is how he dies. Dex dodge. His dodge is 2. His dex is 4, so 6. So 6. What's difficulty?
Can he turn anything
6.
on?
Yeah. Can I turn anything on?
You can blood buff your dex up to max. That's 1 blood point.
Yeah. Can I do that, please?
Yeah, that gives you +1 dice.
All right. So that would be roll 7. Difficulty 6.
All right, you easily dodge out of the way. Now everybody give me a dex athletics check to just get the fuck out before it fucking before it comes after you and fucking eats you.
All right, dex athletics. Well, it's just going to be 5 dex because I'm probably going to use another blood point to get out of there because I don't have any athletics.
Dexterity's already maxed out. You can't add more, so it's 5d10.
3.
Okay, so just 5d10. Okay. 5, difficulty 6, right? I'm going to say yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that. There we go.
4. Okay.
Nope. No dice.
All right.
4.
And Michael, you?
6. I'm using a blood point.
All right.
2 successes. There we go.
Shadeblade throws a smoke bomb at it. But it charges Hawk anyway. Hawk, give me another dex dodge.
All right. So 7, 6.
Use another blood point?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, you're getting hit, bro.
All right.
And you're going to take...
it's 8, so you can't willpower.
No, he could willpower it. But it's not going to do anything. Just give me a soak check. Give me your stamina. Unless you want to spend blood to boost it. You can spend blood to blood buff your stamina up to max as well. So just so you roll 60-10.
Yeah, let me do that. So 6.
Because it's 5 from your stamina plus 1 from your clothes, basically, which are thick enough.
All right, 6. Difficulty 6.
Yeah, you want to spend a willpower there to at least soak some of it?
Yes.
Okay, so the gator just, rushes up and bites your leg off. You're down to 4 HP.
Ah! Where y'all going? Get Get this fucking thing off me!
I look at Luis, and like I want to. I feel like I've made it forward, and but
Of everybody.
I want to like direct. I want to order Shadeblade and Luis to like get on Richard Hawk and get him out.
Luis grabs Richard and he starts pulling him away, and Shadeblade takes the katana out. He's like, "Time for me."
Shadeblade,
just
we gotta go. We gotta go, Shade. Sean, that's
right.
right.
Let me see if Shadeblade is to to fucking last more than one. Oh my god!
Oh, wow.
That doesn't look good.
No, that's Shadeblade's roll.
Oh, that's Shadeblade. All right,
Holy
that is good.
shit.
He's forcing this gator to turn its fortitude on.
Whoa.
Alright, so Shadeblade does 5 damage. With all those successes over, he does 7 damage. The gator soaks most of it, but then it stops trying to kill Richard and lets Luis drag him away, and then turns to Shadeblade. Shadeblade dodges out of the way. By this time, to get out. Are you gonna wait for Shadeblade to rush out, or are you just gonna fucking drive the hell away?
No, we're he's been pretty useful, albeit annoying. No, so he was fighting with it. Is he trying to get away? Like we've gotten out of the sewer?
He's trying to distract it.
Okay. No, we're.
So you're gonna. So you get
gonna
up
wait. Yeah.
in the truck. Okay. To heal back as much as you want, but keep in mind if you go on have to check for frenzy due to.
Okay. Well, for now...
So do you want to just heal 3?
Yeah, let's just do 3. Let's just try to keep him out of frenzy for now. Because we really haven't run into anybody we can chomp
Alright,
on. Yeah.
so you regenerate leg in your foot, but you're still missing a boot, though. Alright, let's see if Shade manages to get the...
So I'm missing my shoe, basically?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Basically, you just regrew a naked leg. Like, you don't have, like, pants or anything around that leg or anything like that. No socks.
That's great.
Alright, Shade just runs at super speed back into the back onto the. He just like jumps on the hood on the roof of the car and he just says, "Drive!"
All right. Book it.
And then we get
Alright,
the fuck
you
out.
peel out of there. You got the fucking Nosferatu that the sauce wanted.
All right.
You've also probably like completely pissed off the Nosferatu.
Let's go take this guy back to the sauce. Oh man, this is weird. My leg hurts, but it looks new. It's weird. Oh god.
Before we take this guy back to Vinny.
Why do you want to
Vinny
stop?
Vincenzo,
Why?
Let's get you some pants, man.
Fine.
Wait, no, we're in your truck. You have a change of clothes.
I got something back there. Let's just go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because you live in this fucking thing. All right. Let's go. Right. So. All right. Yeah. We head over there.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was on. Great. So you make your way back to the croc.
To the.
So you go.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. The mafia hangout.
Right. No, you just cut out right as you were like.
Or
Yeah.
way there, and the sauce is waiting for you, Mr. Sauce, if you please. They come in with a big.
Is there like a back entrance? I don't feel like this is
No.
something that we want.
Oh, we can go through the front, right?
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, we take this big cockroach-looking motherfucker.
And Richard has a new pair of pants, and he is missing he doesn't have a shoe. He doesn't have an extra pair of boots or anything. So he's just got like one boot on, but he's barefoot on his other foot. But he does have a new pair of pants. not new, but you know they were dirty that he had in the back of his truck. He just hadn't been to a laundromat in a minute.
He has equipped pants.
Yes.
He doesn't want to risk offending the sauce.
Yeah, I mean, after that horrifying fucking display, he's not looking forward to being just him going, "Where the fuck is your pants?"
Look, you know what? You don't want to taste the bad kind of sauce, okay? You don't want rotten sauce.
All right. So Mr. Sauce, you see the shovel actually got the fucking Nosferatu. That took him like maybe these guys actually are competent, sort of.
Yeah, looks like you guys did a pretty fucking good job. Looks like you got the guy, and looks like he's you know, all in one fucking piece. You know, pretty surprised he didn't even fucking kill him. You know what? That's looks like you guys did good for once. Now let me ask you something though, cause I get the feeling, you know, I get visions sometimes. I get little premonitions. Did you attract any undue attention that I should know about?
Undue attention, like, are we talking like fire, or are we talking like
No, did you do anything fucking stupid? Anything that would draw attention to yourself, would have lasting consequences?
Like, we couldn't kill the well, we couldn't kill the gator. It was too strong, but we managed to escape.
Okay, well, how'd you... Okay, so question,
there might be something, might be a consequence with pharmacy at a local Walmart.
Oh, holy shit, you were actually stupid enough to fucking try something like that, weren't you?
Well, I mean...
Am I gonna have to do the fucking sauce demonstration again?
No, sir, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, right. I mean, I didn't like go fangy or anything. I didn't eat anybody. We just used a little bit of, well, I probably could have done it even if I wasn't.
Let me just put it this way, sir. There weren't any sirens or anything involved. It was just we ended up walking away with a lot of medication.
In fact, did we use all of it?
Yeah.
We used all of it.
Yeah.
Shit. All right.
Okay, do you realize how fucking stupid you are? You know, that's fucking Class A drugs. That shit, the FDA's gonna be up their ass. That's a fucking, it's gonna leave a fucking paper trail almost. That's definitely something that's gonna be need to be fucking covered up.
Did they show any ID to the guy?
It doesn't matter that they showed any ID. That's fucking suspicious behavior. What if we want to extort the guy for drugs next time?
Sir,
oh, he's not gonna have a job for sure.
Sir, if I may, I drive.
Exactly.
I drive trucks, sir, and we're near the Mexican border. They're just gonna blame it on Mexicans. Let's just be honest here.
Okay. Regardless, okay, you know what, since you had the balls to fucking, like, you know, come out right with it and, like, explain it and, like, you know, at least be fucking honest with me about this shit, okay? I'm just gonna send a couple guys. We're gonna sort this out, okay? Obviously, I'm gonna tell the meatball. We'll see what he thinks about it. He's the big boss here. But, during the meantime, as his associate, I would like to congratulate you on a job fairly well done, okay? I'm still partial to demonstrating the sauce, but I feel like it isn't exactly necessary since you guys did do a pretty fucking bang-up job, you know? If you're ever looking for any kind of employment, you know, if the whole Sabat thing don't work out too well, you know, we might be looking for some associates.
Well, shoot, that sounds like a mighty fine offer. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it to you straight. You're never gonna be made men. You know, you gotta be born into it. You know.
Well, of course.
I mean, that's just how the world works. Vampire or not.
We've all seen the movies, right?
I'd hate to impose, but I'm kind of thirsty. Do you have anything that can quench my thirst?
The fuck do I look like? A fucking blood bank to you?
The boss is usually very accommodating, but this isn't the boss. This is
Gotcha.
I'm not the boss. I mean, look. You come into the sauce, you're asking for some sauce. It ain't the kind of sauce you want, buddy.
I don't want that sauce.
Trust me, you do not want the sauce.
Oh, I'm well aware of that, sir, and you don't have to demonstrate it for the 5th time. I got it.
Look, kid. You know, I like the cut of your jib. You look like you understand what the sauce is, okay? Not too many people understand the sauce. You look like you got the sauce, okay? Now,
What about the clan?
I've seen some shit on the road, and what you showed me was definitely something new.
Okay, you saw...
But not the worst thing I've seen.
You saw spice number 1 through 4. Let me give you spice number 5 and 6, okay? Okay? Trade secret, okay? But, I'm gonna give it to you since I think you're gonna appreciate it, okay? My sauce is even worse than you think, because it'll give you fucking AIDS, dude.
AIDS? Oh.
It'll fuck you up.
Oh, no.
You do not want the sauce.
AIDS.
Any kind of sauce, okay?
I don't want
so
AIDS.
You don't come in here asking for sauce, okay? Because you get the sauce, you lost, buddy.
I agree, sir. If I may, is there anywhere I could go to get, I'm still new to this. Is there any way I could go to just get some thirst taken care of? 'Cause I'm quite, I might find thirsty, I might add.
Jeez, dude. Okay, well, there's a couple places you might be able to go. I don't know.
Does
Actually,
Walmart
I
have
know
a
in
blood
other
section?
Are we talking in the croc, or are we outside? Like, where
You're
are we?
inside the croc.
Yeah,
I
we're
mean,
in
I'm talking here. You know that you're being very disrespectful right now. You know, like, I mean, you're talking to the sauce, okay? I keep the fucking city together. I bind this fucking meal.
And Michael's never heard of you other than what I've told him, and I told him that I told you that he was the number 2
He did
guy.
some alien shit, and okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's the number 2 to the meatball.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Okay, so you know, I mean, I don't know. You might want to try to make some connections with maybe the hospital or something if you plan on doing this shit long term. Maybe I don't know. Someone probably got a monopoly on it. I imagine. I don't know. That ain't my shtick. Okay.
You
They
could
sometimes might
well,
sell some
you could
blood
get them
packs or something like that shit. But you know, you might visit like a Red Cross blood center or something like that.
Hey.
But, like, you know,
There you go.
That-
That
okay.
sounds pretty good.
word of advice on that shit. If there were to be any kind of people of the hunting persuasion, that'd be one of the first places they'd be fucking looking. So, you know, it's a little fucking obvious, a little bit too on the nose.
Wait,
If you-
vampire hunters? Those are real too?
No shit, buddy. Okay.
That's
so,
why
anyways,
you don't let people know what you are, boss.
That's why. That's the one thing the Camarilla got right. Okay. You don't act like a fucking douche. That's why I showed you the demonstration with the sauce. I thought you got that, kid.
I got it plain and clear. I'm just still worried that the next thing you're gonna tell me is that Casper the Friendly Ghost was just not a movie but a documentary. Because I'm a little.
Well, I mean, they do exist. I mean, the meatball's real good at that kind of stuff. I'm not so good. I'm really good at making the sauce. He's really good at talking to the ghosts and making them do things you want them to do. Because he's a boss, man. He knows what's up.
I appreciate the help, Mr. Soft, sir.
Trust me, you do not want to get on his bad side. I've seen those ghosts, man. They do some freaky shit, man.
He's a very intimidating man, that's for sure.
The sauce ain't nothing compared to him.
Our torch is running
Anyways.
out. Hold on, I hate it when the song comes on. All right,
All
there
the
we go.
candles, candles in the restaurant get dim. And
Dun, 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 dun.
Phantom of the Opera starts playing.
Ah!
All right.
Goomba, what the fuck you doing?
The
But I
other-
gotta
the other
practice, Goomba.
The other thing you might be able to do is you might be able to go to a local taste of, you know, whatever the fucking city this is, and you might be able to buy some blood there. Although it's gonna be pricey as shit, I'll tell you that. It ain't fucking worth it unless you're real fucking desperate or you're socializing, in which case, go for it.
Go up, boss.
or-
The taste got blown up, remember?
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Well, regardless, you might be able to find another place that does the same thing. It's a huge fucking market.
What about
alright.
what about pig's blood?
He just looks at you like you just insulted him. He's like, yeah, that'd be like the equivalent of fucking eating at Olive Garden when you get the fucking Italian buffet out here.
And then Richard just goes.
Why did you feed on a fucking rat then?
Yeah, Richard just goes. I like the breadsticks though. Anyway.
Oh my god, did I just hear you say what I think you just fucking said?
No.
You come to me in my house, in my boss's fucking restaurant, and you say those words to me? Do you know what we did to every fucking Olive Garden in the Tri-City area? Allegedly.
Well, that makes sense. Every time I drive through here, they seem to be deader than a ghost town. That makes a lot of sense.
No, they don't exist. It's all Papa Gio's now, okay?
Not Papa Gino's, Papa Gio's.
Papa
Giovanni.
Papa Giovanni.
Oh,
All right.
got it.
You suddenly realize that this beloved pizza chain is a front for fucking mafia vampires.
What
Well,
about
shoot,
Applebee's?
that makes a lot of sense. Well, I'll say what we got ourselves a crack house that we're gonna have to go explore soon. So, Mr. Sauce, is there anything else you need from us?
I can't really think of anything in the moment. I'm not really the big picture guy, but I tell you what. To finish my previous thought, I could offer you some primo. Well, you know, if we're gonna be honest here, it's not
Lady in negotiable affections, boss.
There you go. Okay, that guy right there. Yeah, get him around for free.
Oh,
Half
thanks,
off.
boss.
Half off. Okay, now, since you guys did such a bang-up job, you know what? I'll give you a buy one, get one free deal. Okay?
Of what?
Louise
Sir?
is like, wait, hang on, boss. Aren't you going to ask for real payment?
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna get to, but
I mean, maybe,
I don't wanna
just
interrupt
like
the-
a
I don't wanna
one-use
interrupt
hooker,
the
that's
sauce.
fucking rip-off. Maybe if they get, like, some hookers that are yours forever, get some blood dolls, or get a big
that's
pile
what
of
I'm talking
money.
about. That's what I'm talking about. We get them some of the hookers, and we give them a buy one, get one free kind of deal. Obviously don't fucking kill them, because, like, you kill it, you pay for it.
well, sir, if I may, is it possible that we could just come back for a favor, small favor, a little insy tiny bitty little tiny spider favor, just a really tiny one, when we need it, because we probably will.
What you want me to owe you a favor?
Not you,
Well-
no, not you in particular. Maybe you could
We
loan
offered,
us a man or two
Well,
to help us out on some stuff that we might be doing.
the way we understood it is that we offered a boon to Vinny Vincenzo.
Oh, that's right.
And we weren't expecting any kind of payment or reward or
Okay,
anything
all right,
like
that's
that.
what I thought.
We
All right.
that's the nature of the thing, right?
All right, then, yeah, I retract that statement. I forgot.
If anything, you're the beat ball. I mean, the fact that he's doing business with you, that's a great mark of honor.
All right.
We're
I don't
happy.
know about that, boss, Luis says. I think you should just get him. You call in a favor, they could just quietly get rid of you and not have to owe you anything.
Look,
I say just get like a big pile of cash money or,
Now hold on.
some-
Now hold on there 1 second, okay, kid? Okay, little ghoulie boy. Now we're gonna be taking care of this pharmacy thing. That's something you gotta take account into here, okay? That's a little bit of social accounting you gotta be doing here. You gotta realize.
I
There is-
still
I know-
feel like
I know
nothing's going to happen, but, I mean, if you feel that...
Something's definitely gonna fucking happen. Trust me, I've been in the game much longer than you were. Like, I've been in this game since you were fucking sperm selling in your dad's ball sack, okay?
And I don't doubt that 1 second, but, I mean, we are by Mexico. Let's not forget our location here, sir.
Okay, you can, okay. I see what you're fucking, I see what you're fucking trying to do here. Okay, I see what you're doing. I've done it before, successfully, might I add. Okay, ain't gonna work.
All right, fair enough.
Well, let me ask you this. What did you do in such a similar situation? For my future reference, so that I can educate myself. If I was looking for high-class drugs to knock out a monstrous animal, and I wanted to do so repeatedly or reliably, either way, what would your experience teach me, if you'd be so willing?
He looks at you like with a kind of like really expression and says, "I give him the sauce."
Well, To us,
They
not
can't-
so. To us, not so.
To the
gifted.
unsauced.
Look, it ain't something I gotta worry about. I just give them the sauce, they get sleepy, they get knocked out, bada bing, I give them more sauce, and more sauce, boom, boom, boom. They get sauced out.
They get melted into acid. Anyway, I think
No, they don't,
Not
they
that
don't
kind of
just-
sauce.
No. That's not even the best part of the sauce. Okay, I mean, I feel like maybe you don't get the sauce if you're referring to it as just melty juice. Okay, this ain't acid.
That's just
This
one
is
of the. That's
sauce.
just one of the. No, that's just one of the
I
sauces.
that
feel like
was
the-
sauce number 3. I understood it quite well, sir.
Sauce number 3? He starts shaking a little bit. Sauce number 3?
Well, you counted it. You named it. That's what you said.
Sauce number 3
That
was
was
the
number
marinara.
4.
Sauce 3
number
was the
4.
marinara. Sauce 4 was the black
3.
pile.
Oh my God.
I wasn't even there, and I remember.
wait.
To reiterate the sampler. Okay, I can. Do we need I feel like we need another demonstration.
I
Okay?
think.
Hey,
Boss,
Vinny-
we ain't got anyone that we want to sleep with the fishies left tonight.
Ah, shit. Okay, well, rain check, okay? Go over it. Sauce number 1. You get sleepy. You can't really move. You're lethargic, okay? Sauce number 2. You start seeing visions of death. You start seeing fucking demons. You're basically, at this point, paired with sauce number 1. You start feeling the worst case of sleep paralysis you've ever had in your life. You can't move. You can barely fucking even scream. Really convenient because it keeps the mess down to like a bare minimum level. Then I start giving you the 3rd sauce. You start bleeding profusely at even the slightest little fucking prick. And then we get to the 4th sauce. You start fucking melting down to fucking goop. Combined with the 3rd sauce, big fucking puddle. That's all that's left of your fucking body. You die in fucking agony every fucking second. That's why no one fucks with the meatball, cause he's got the sauce.
Does the sauce? You seem like a fairly proud man. So I don't know if if it appeals to you or not. But does the sauce sell sauce?
It's not the kind of thing I give away. Let's put it this way: the sauce, it never leaves the boss.
All right.
It depends. I'm not gonna give you like a bottle of my sauce. That's inadvisable for multiple reasons. And you know, I'm gonna give you a free tip. If anybody ever asks for your blood, you don't give it to them. Okay, that one's free. I'll give it to you free of charge. Okay, pro tip.
Check. Roger that. Don't give my blood to other people.
Okay, well, regardless. Okay, regardless. Okay, you guys did a good job, so I'm gonna offer you the deal of with the hookers, ladies of the evening. Buy one, get one free. Obviously, don't fucking drain them dry. Don't be a fucking retard, okay? I guarantee they're clean. They're sauce free. I repeat, sauce free.
I like that. Like in the middle of that, you just went Boston for a second.
Well, he is from
My
Boston.
native accent.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
That's great. Well, thank you kindly, Mr. Sauce Man.
Well, I'm not finished.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
you guys did do a good job. So, Vinny, get him the standard reward briefcase, and I don't know. What do you guys feel like? Maybe like a gun or something. I mean, you're going after a crack den. I don't know what we got on hand that we can get you.
Well,
Mikey, what do we got in the back?
All right.
Well, we got took from the.
Whoa, jeez.
you got cut out.
Cutting out, homie.
Stuff that we took from the Russians.
Oh, that thing. That was my favorite.
So we got some grenades, some AKs.
Grenades. Grenades go a long way.
All right, so I'll tell you what. We can give you a couple grenades, and maybe a couple AKs. Okay, you know what? I'll let you guys make the decision here as to what you want. Do you want high ordnance?
Do you want some high firepower, or do you want a little column A, a little column B? All right.
We have a lot of AKs already. I think grenades would be good.
All right.
Shoot.
All right.
One of the fat guys puts a briefcase on the table and he opens it. It's full of $20 bills. He says there's 200,000.
200,000?
Yes.
Can I make a roll to try and hide my surprise?
He just wants to have that roll.
That's like a fuck ton of money. I'm a woman of fair means, but still, that's $200,000 in front of me.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna need to I'm trying to keep my cool, but
Okay, roll manipulation etiquette.
manipulation.
And then my guy just goes like, so who's this money we're taking to? What are we taking this to somebody?
Difficulty 7.
No, difficulty 5.
5? Oh shit.
4 successes.
So I'm trying to keep my cool. I'm trying to act like this is no big deal.
You just look unflappable.
All right.
Okay, now this is a lot of money for you guys. You know, you don't exactly look the type of. Well, I mean, she looks like she knows what's up, but let me put it to you.
She's the actual one with employment.
Okay, well, regardless. Okay, you guys keep doing a good job for us. You can expect this and even fucking more. Imagine like 2, 3, 4 of these briefcases. And look, you just brought us basically a fucking living corpse, and this is what you get. Imagine doing better jobs for us. Imagine, imagine this relationship growing. You know, the meatball, he might be strict, but he's fair. Unlike me, who's just unfair and not strict. Alright, but I keep him in line for the meatball, which makes me strict.
Well, we appreciate that about you, sir. We were also going to say, if you ever need our services again, you may call this young lady's here's phone number, and she'll pick up the phone, and we'll be the ghost beaters, and we'll come out there and we'll take care of the ghost problems.
The ghost beaters.
The
specter beaters.
I'm not so sure I appreciate the Ghostbuster reference there. But
what?
we find
Is that what that movie's called? People keep calling it Ghost. Is it Ghostbusters or Ghost Beaters? I think it's Ghost Beaters.
To be perfectly frank, I don't give a shit. I don't give a rat's ass. But I'm gonna say this, okay, if you feel ever inclined, or if we ever find some kind of work for you, I'm sure we can work something out. You guys seem to be doing a pretty decent job. Also, if you ever feel like, you wanna buy some, things of this strictly not so legal persuasion, we might be able to work something out, for a small fee.
Now we're talking.
Now we can keep that in mind. So what do you want to do?
I'd say, what time is it?
In the game? Yeah, what time is it?
In game, it's like 10 p.m.
Jeez, made short work of it.
So we started it. We got up at the crack of evening.
Hour and a half.
Yeah.
Most of it is just fucking travel time.
Yeah. I'd say, let's.
So you have the briefcase, and
Yeah.
they basically tell you just stop by this place downtown, and there'll be like some free hookers for you.
Oh, okay. I am. You know what? Richard's looking pretty low.
Yeah.
But I'm doing all right. I'd say it's like, you know what, Richard, knock yourself out.
He did offer you the prostitutes. Remember that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. It's like I like as we're walking out, it's like I'm looking at everybody. It's like, you want me to split the money here, or do you want me to take care of it, or?
Well, why don't you take it back to your house and split it fairly? And I'm sure Lewis can help you figure that out. Or Charles. Actually, Charles, you know math and stuff. You can help. And I'll go get my thirst quenched.
That sounds good. I'll head back. You take your time. I'll start working on that hard drive.
All right, 10-4, little buddy.
So if you want, you can just like permanently buy the services of the the working girls, because they're basically like human trafficking victims. They don't give a fuck. So you can just buy them and just have them hang out at your house or wherever, so you can just feed off them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to?
No.
You just want to suck and dump,
And,
suck and skeet.
Pro tip: if you buy them, ghoul them, all you have to feed them is just rice and potatoes.
Yeah.
I'm not up to the point where I want to RimWorld this shit.
You're at Humanity 3. You would have no qualms at doing that.
I'm at Humanity 3? I thought I was at Humanity 4.
Oh yeah, Humanity 4. You're right.
Okay.
But still, you wouldn't have any qualms about doing that.
I feel like it's more like, I don't know. That's a good point. It's like, I mean, you go shopping, you get food,
Yeah.
and it's like you get chickens for eggs and things like that.
Yeah.
But it's also like,
You might it could be a check for you to just like enslave someone against their will.
the reason I feel like Alexandra wouldn't do that is like, she doesn't want to drink like a prostitute's blood, and she also, it's like, I don't know how much I'm still concerned with like women's rights or the whole situation about that going on.
You tell me.
Yeah, I think it makes her feel. I think she doesn't feel like horribly about it. Like, I think if she did do it, it just kind of bug her a little bit. But I think like she wants better quality. Like she doesn't want to like just buy people.
Well, you
and
got
put
to
them
crap.
somewhere.
Well, you're a moderately attractive lady. You could probably just like get some fucking rich dude to go out with you and then give him suck.
Yeah, and Richard has an adversity against feeding on females.
I thought it was children.
Oh, it was children. Yes. Okay,
Yeah, it
never
was
mind.
children,
Yeah,
not-
so children.
I
picked women or children. I think it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it was children. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, because he's like he thinks of his own daughter, and he's just like, I can't do that, man.
They have male prostitutes.
I know.
Charles and Shadeblade have no such scruples.
Yeah, he has Humanity 4. I don't think he's gonna give
They
a shit
just
at
want
this
to
point.
they just want to go down there right now. They just want to go down and get some suck right now.
he's got not very much blood. Like he's pretty on the low
Yeah,
end
no,
there.
you're really
Yeah.
hungry, dude.
Yeah,
You
so
need
he's
it.
gonna go do this thing. He's gonna go suck and dump. Look, it sounds like, 'cause it doesn't sound like Alexandra's gonna let me bring anything back to her house because she's a
All
party
right,
pooper.
so Alexandra's going off in her car, trying to hack that.
Just like scrubbing through the hard drive, trying to find anything useful, just any kind of like useful information or anything.
Okay. All right. You and the boys drive down to the hooker place. This basically like really dilapidated. It's just this hotel, fairly upscale hotel downtown. You know, the guy working the counter recognizes you as he walks in, and he just ushers you in to the fourth floor, which is supposed to be closed for renovations. And then there's this well-dressed, middle-aged lady there, and she just kind of says, "Oh, well, welcome. What kind of fare would you like tonight, sirs?"
Just something at this point. Something clean if you got it.
Just pick any door you'd like.
And then
There's on every door there's just like a picture of the various women. No names.
I just picked door number 3. And
All right.
step through there. At this point, he's so hungry he doesn't even fucking look at the picture. He's just
All right.
like, to him, there's a burger in there, and he is fucking starving.
All right. You step in, and then there's this Mexican girl in there. She's probably 18. She just kind of looks shyly at you.
And he just kind of like looks hungrily at her, and he just immediately climbs on top of her, just like
All right. You
like
just
an animal.
limp over there and just
Yeah.
bite down.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a self-control check, difficulty 3, to not just drain her so much that it'll kill her.
Okay. So 3 difficulty.
Oh, wait, what's your... Oh,
I think my self-control's 3. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so 3-3.
3-3, okay. Bwimp.
All right. You take 3. It basically takes you 3 more girls to just fill yourself up,
Oh, wow. There we go.
which they let you do without question.
Wonderful. All right. He kind of like gets up. He isn't feeling so much ashamed as he thought he would. You know, when he was a human, something like this would have never occurred to him, and you know, he was never really the kind of person to think, I'm gonna go get me in with a hooker on the side of the road. He had enough friends in the trucker business who did this, and it wasn't his life. Even though he was never really that true to his wife, and he didn't really care much about his daughter, part of him still never really wanted to do anything like this. And now here he is doing it for his own survival, and for some reason he doesn't feel guilt, and it bothers him a little bit, but he also realizes...
You mostly just feel sated, and you feel powerful.
Yes.
As you walk out, the woman kind of smirks, and she says, next time you'll have to pay like everyone else, but the boss said to give you $150 per girl.
Wonderful. Well,
Shadeblade tips his fedora at her.
and I just
imagine Shadeblade's fedora is just vibrating, just like
I'm just gonna and I just look over at Shadeblade, and I just shake my head, and I'm like, I'm gonna take that fucking hat off your head if you keep doing that bullshit, and I'm gonna fucking throw it in the fire. You have a good night, ma'am. As we walk out the door, and as we're walking out, I'm just like, you need to fucking learn how to be a goddamn man. Take that bullshit off.
It's who I am. All right, Alexander, give me an intelligence.
It's who I am.
Give me an intelligence computer check, difficulty 8.
Okay, intelligence computer.
My fedora is an extension of me.
3, 5.
I can't be me without the trilby.
It's like, it's not a fedora, it's a trilby. All right, there it is.
All right, you start to make some progress. An hour later, once they arrive, you manage to start to make sense of it.
Okay.
But you feel, but there's a bunch of, but like the code here is autistic. It's like fucking crazy ass spaghetti code, and there's all kinds of stuff hidden inside of it.
Yeah, his
It's
hard
like
drive hasn't been fucking defragged.
It's like if
forever.
I'm debugging Yandere's your Yandere sim, just trying to comb through all the if-else statements.
Basically.
Yeah. So I'm working. You know what? I'm gonna top Luis off.
All right.
All right. Now starting to regret not getting those hookers a little bit, but still kind of feeling. Still, like, I'm thinking. I feel like just behind the curtain. I think Alexandra wants to like. It's part of her wants it to be poetic, so she's like wants somebody. Having somebody live and be eaten is like a suffering life, and she wants that person to deserve it, or to inflict that upon somebody. So I think that's the kind of setup that she wants to get into, but we'll see. That's going to be kind of a long game. For now, though, she's going to deal with it.
I would say so.
By the way, the lady lets you know that the girls are $5,000 each.
5,000.
Yeah,
Okay.
for you to just,
suck them down.
you own the girl now.
Oh, to buy them. Shit.
Yeah, to buy
Okay.
them, not to rent them.
So 150
So
for a girl. To
5,000
rent.
for.
5,000
Yep.
to just buy.
Yep.
Them, feed them starch. Put them on a starch drip. What do they do? Sit and play video games?
Clean,
Oh.
yeah.
Whatever
The
you
Dreamcast-
tell them to.
The Dreamcast just came out.
$5,000 for a slave.
Yeah,
Jeez.
that's pretty consistent with real. Like, I've just did some cursory research.
God damn.
It would probably be cheaper normally, but they got to make a profit.
Huh.
And you don't have to deal with actually going through the network and shit, and
Yeah.
you're certainly not going and kidnapping these girls or pretending that you're going to sneak them across the border to the U.S. and then selling them to slavery. You're just,
Plus,
yeah,
they're already
just-
conditioned.
Yep,
Still,
they're already trained.
That's like $5,000 for all that effort. That still seems pretty cheap.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of fucking Mexican girls
Oh.
And that's why they've
that can
cornered
be
the
tricked
market.
that want to go to the United States. So
Yeah. Shit.
PS1. Yeah,
I feel
it's
like
just
this
playing-
is-
they're just like playing fucking Twisted Metal in the living room. It's great.
Yeah.
Play some Spyro.
Well,
Yeah, play some Spyro, chase some sheep around, fucking get some gems.
Vampire Blood Doll is probably like one of the less expensive.
Probably not the worst life you could have. Maybe.
Yeah,
Um,
usually it's like working in sweatshops and being gay.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody gets back, and I suppose I turn around and I got my glasses on because that's still a fucking.
Yeah, we get back from wherever we were just at to Alexandra's house, or we get to her house. And I see her still poking around on the computer, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing? We have shit to do." Now, they just paid us a nice hefty sum, and I don't mean to be rude or anything, but you're sitting here playing fucking video games. Ain't time for computer games, lady. We got shit to do.
Did I? What's any like? Do I have anything that I found on the computer? I just made progress. Is there anything that I can
Yeah.
mention?
It's found basically you found out that the name of this operating system is ShrekNet. ShrekNet
ShrekNet?
OS.
ShrekNet OS. All right. While you were sucking and dumping,
Dire warnings telling you to.
get out of the swamp.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, well, you were sunken and dumping, pumping and chumping. And it was a woman this time, right?
Lady,
Don't tell me, I
Don't
don't
change
care.
the fucking subject. Let's just
I
go.
have been learning an entire new operating system. It's
I'm
something
sorry,
I've
I don't know
never
what the
even
fuck
seen
you're talking.
before.
Could you fucking cut to the chase?
You know what? I'm kind of sick of you asking me questions.
Okay. Well, what do you want me to do? You're not
You
fucking
were-
helping.
You're in my home.
Okay.
I open my home to you. I hold on the money for you.
All right.
I mean, again,
Look, lady,
I
none of us
appreciate
asked
you-
for this. All
I
right.
appreciate you protecting it when that guy broke in, but then again, you did let him go, and I could have strung him up
He
in the basement,
slipped.
had my own
He
little
was
suck
covered in
pump.
oil. All right.
All
But
right. So, when I do in my home on my time, I think that's my right, huh?
I'm not denying that, lady. I'm just asking. I'm just letting you know that I don't want to be sauced, and I don't want to be turned into a ghost, and I don't want to have an alligator eat me alive again, and I don't want to be caught on fire for some reason. Fire scares the shit out of me now, and I don't know why. I
Because
just
they'll fucking burn us. Goddamn. Why do you think I had Luis do the fire burning thing? I thought about doing it. I'm not that strong. He is, and he's also kind of fireproof. Well, less fire
he's
hardened than I am.
all right.
Still human.
All right. So, what did you find out? What we're gonna need to do next? Because I'm at a loss as what we're supposed to be doing. I mean, we have a boss or something we're supposed to find.
I was waiting for you chuckle fucks to get back here so we could go knock over that crack house.
All right.
Right?
I guess it's just that all I know is that we're supposed to be looking for some armadillo guy, and I don't know. I'm just kind of at a loss now. I mean, we took down a cockroach man, Japanese guy, and now we're just we're supposed to go into a crack house.
Is this for that sauce guy again?
Huh?
No. The crack house thing is
No, that's for basically your Sabat bosses.
Yeah.
Oh,
because you're
Sabat.
just taking out Camarilla people for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
That's why he keeps mispronouncing it because he's just
yeah.
an idiot.
Jesus, I thought that was something else that we kind of... That came from the people that made us, you know? Like, those are the people that don't give a fuck about our lives, but, like, we gotta stay good with that. It's the first thing we should have done.
Well, I don't know why you're yelling at me, or you're the one who wanted to go into the meatball store.
I said I wanted to go through the crack house first. You're the one who's like, oh, I don't want to go to the crack house.
No,
I'm gonna get
before
fucked up and shut
last
up.
night, you were the one who like. Oh,
That was before we got the new orders.
what are you talking about?
Like, our first orders was just go out, give boons, figure stuff out. We never got new orders from Sabat. We never got new directives. That was new, isn't it?
No.
No, we did. So the first time, okay, step back, out of character. We went to that club.
Right.
We got the two vampires.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the Fred. Fred's like, go fuck shit up, offer Vinny the boon or whoever, like figure that out.
Yes.
And we're like, okay, we'll go do that. So we got orders from Vinny. Where did these new orders come
maybe
from?
you could go and tell Fred what happened and what's going on with the meatball and shit, because they didn't even know if they were Giovanni or not yet.
Oh yeah, okay. So
Okay, yeah,
we got that. But then what about, like, where did we learn about? Like, I don't remember
The crack house.
The crack
All right,
house,
so
yeah.
before you showed up,
Right.
Richard woke up
Right.
and he heard. Let me pull up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the guy that you.
Right.
So, okay. Well, how did we get
Yeah.
orders from?
While I nodded,
Yeah.
nearly napping,
Okay.
suddenly there came a clapping, as of ass cheeks gently clapping at my chamber door. "'Tis a visitor," I muttered, "nummy thick and nothing more." Yeah, there was this big fat guy
Okay.
trying to sneak around and break into the house, but then he tackled him, interrogated him, and he said he was a
He said he was a
find
what?
out who you were and then report back to his bosses at the crack house.
Oh, at the
and you have the
crack.
names of those two bosses.
Okay. All right. So those aren't even Sabat orders. We're still just causing shit for Sabat. That's what we were brought to do. We hadn't get direct orders. This is just new intel. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That presumably you'd want to tell them
That we
if
could
you.
follow up. Okay. All right. New plan. Let's go to Fred. Talk to Fred about the shit that's gone down.
Alrighty.
All right.
I'm down with going to meet Mr. Fred. Let's do this.
We should get in contact with it. Because those are the people that, like, if there's anybody I'm concerned about, it's going to be them. Because they're the ones that are watching. They're the ones that are taking it.
I don't know. I mean, were they watching when we burned down that fucking PetSmart?
Well, we can ask them when we get there.
Okay. Well, I think they knew that, but yeah. All right.
All right, yes, let's go see Fred.
All right, so we get in the cars.
Get in the
you know,
cars
Get in the
and-
vehicles.
Head over to the intersection, looking for that homeless guy. That homeless veteran with a jacket full of medals.
All right. You find the homeless guy who's squatting down, and you see that they're wearing a bicycle with excitedly talking to him.
Oh, there's somebody on a bicycle talking to him?
Yeah, it's a Mormon.
Oh, okay.
And then Fred looks up. Hey, Galahad, look who's...
Well, bless my stars, it looks like it's those wonderful new, latest and weakest of the vampires.
Yeah, so what have you been up to, little Fred?
Couple things happened. Let me just give you the long and short of it. Went to Vincenzo the Meatball, figured out, that guy's, Giovanni. Do we know, he's a vampire, we know that, right?
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
But for some reason, which is really
Yeah.
fucking...
So it's like, he's a vampire, but he also is fucking constantly eating, which, apparently Richard knows. Did you tell me about the ham sandwich? I saw that on my way over here. I was trying to watch the stream.
Oh no, that was you were in the shower. Your character was, but basically, Lewis was like, "Yeah, you can't eat real food. Here, try this ham sandwich." And I'm like, "Ugh."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So as far as so weird. He's a vampire, but he seems to enjoy the fuck out of eating. And Richard, first-hand experience, knows that ain't something a normal vamp can probably do. What was that? Ash? Instantly? Just turns to ash.
Doesn't turn to ash. It just tastes like ash.
Tastes like ash.
Yes, food doesn't just like immediately like fucking Spider-Man in my mouth.
Okay.
You know. That'd be weird.
All right. So yeah, either guy really likes to taste the charcoal, or he's a little bit different. Also met the sauce. He's very saucy. Talked a lot about his different sauces.
One of them sauces turned a man's skull into mush. It was literally like the acid from that Alien movie. Good movie, by the way.
Fucking awesome movie.
One of 4 sauces that he had showed me, as he reiterated, because I forgot, because I'm dumb. Anyway.
Long story short, we offered a boon to Vinny. We delivered on it. That was, he asked for either the head or a memento of this Japanese Nosferatu. If I remember his name, I tell him. And apparently, some fat fucker was trying to break into my house. Richard, you want to take that one?
Yeah, I was, out my truck watching, being a good sentry, and I saw this quite large gentleman coming near the rear entrance of her house, and well, I asked him to cease, and he fell over. I jumped on top of him, and I interrogated him, and then he said that he is working with a couple of bosses, and he gave me this address. And then he secreted a bunch of oil on his skin, and it was real hard to hold him, and he ran away, and I couldn't hold him, and he ran away, and he was too fast because I fell, and there was a light, and I was like, oh God, I can't see, so that happened.
Eloquent, isn't he? So that's what we've been up to.
So Galatat,
I was just making sure it's still connected. Oh yeah, yes. Okay, cool.
are you still here?
Yeah, you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just repeat that.
Hey, we'll still to all that fucking bullshit.
You are coming right in and out, in and out, in and out. It's like a porno up in here. Just it is.
Oh my.
Um,
Getting a little flustered here.
Oh boy. Ooh, blushy. No, I is getting really hard to hear.
but yeah, basically we had met.
All right, let's see. Oh, gee, it sounds like you guys had quite the little bit of an adventure here, didn't you guys? So
You could say that, sir.
So what kind of? Hey, wait a minute. So what did this intruder guy what this fellow look like?
He was a very fat guy, covered in oil, real slippery.
Okay. I see what you're going. Just excuse me 1 second. I'm gonna go say hello to someone. Okay, real quick.
All right.
He stares down the person he just noticed with his serpentis eyes, locking him in place, and basically walking right up to him.
All right, you guys, the same guy has been staring you for an alleyway, but he's got have to just his bike across the street.
Basically,
and
since he's cutting out a lot of, basically Galatath noticed the butt cheek clapping guy, so he used one of his vampiric powers to basically stare at him in the eyes, paralyzing completely and utterly, and is basically just riding his bike right up to him to bring him over to you guys.
Does he like ring his bell like ching ching as he's going up to?
Fuck it, why not?
Like I get the feeling like he's like, oh well, look at what we got over here.
I mean, he is crossing the street. Have you heard the good word?
Have you heard the word of our Lord and Savior Cain? He's the second coming of Jesus.
Okay, so he goes up to this guy. He gets the fat stalker man, and he claps the man back here. Can
you move yourselves so the chat is visible?
I sure can. I can definitely do that. There we go. There we go.
Oh, okay. All right, there you go.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
Damn it. Oh, he's doing the snake thing. Damn it. Yeah, he's got to do the snake voice. I gotta do some IT, Mr. Goat, at your house at some point. No.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
I'm moving out in a month and a half.
Oh, you are? Okay. All right. Well, then never mind. I was going to be like, this is one of those, I'm obsessed with fixing stuff. So when I hear it immediately, my head's like, I wonder if it's this or that and that.
That is interesting. How like it. Like, are you using?
Anyway,
yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead.
we'll go into
we'll go into it later.
The guy starts. Please don't kill me.
All right, girl.
Please don't kill me.
Oh, don't worry there, fella. We're gonna do far, far worse.
No!
Now,
Please.
I can give you the easy way out if you're willing to cooperate.
I'll do anything you say.
Okay, but here's the thing. I don't feel like you're gonna quite understand exactly what I mean, and I want to be able to make sure that what I'm giving you here isn't a threat. It's a promise. Can I keep my promises? Hey, did you know that the pinky promise originates in Japanese culture? See, this little fella right here in the fancy hat probably appreciates that far more than anyone else here. So, let me tell you something. He extends his tongue far longer than it normally should go, and basically just cuts his pinky off.
Oh.
Basically, Richard just has the same kind of reaction, like, oh, Jesus.
The guy starts sweating profusely.
Oh, I'm pretty impressed you didn't scream out in pain and fear. They must have you trained pretty darn well, and I think that's pretty swell.
What do you want?
Well, you know what? The mind is an open canvas. But in your case, I want to hear everything you got to tell me. Now, that would be just right neighborly of you, I think. Especially
Okay.
now that you know that I don't make threats. I make promises.
So are you gonna, like, use any disciplines or just, like, regular interrogation?
Right now, regular interrogation.
Dominate 3, presence 3 on this version.
Let's use presence to enhance the terror he's gonna try to make him feel.
Are you gonna try to dominate, like, read his mouth?
Not yet. He's going to just see what he's going to tell him, and then he's going to constantly see if he's lying to him. If he gets this.
Basically, he tells you what he already told works for 2 Mexican vampires that operate out of Absent Acts. Their names are Priscilla Laguna and he works for Priscilla. Out of Zaventru. He's a Bruja ghoul.
Okay, alright.
And he says that they were new in town, and they wanted to scope them out and see what they were doing.
All right. Well, you know, fellas. Now, I want to see what these new fellas think about that. Now, you know, I like to treat everything as a little bit of a test. Now, you fellas tell me, what do you make of this situation that this rotund individual just communicated onto me?
So, he basically told us the same thing they already told, in that they work for their Ventru vampires, and that he's
one Ventru, one Bruja.
One Ventru, one Bruja. All right. And so he was watching to see if he was lying. Can Alexandra do kind of like the same? Just see if he's...
Yeah, I'll roll for you. Just a sec.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to know how well you did.
All right.
The dude seems to believe what he's saying, but there's something really off about the way he's talking about it. Like, he's saying it in a very mechanical way. Almost like it's kind of like a trained response. Richard, you still think this guy is just telling the truth?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that sounds practiced, doesn't it? It sounds like it's rehearsed, almost like it was like a script or something.
Good job. I'm gonna give you a good old-fashioned brownie point. He pats you on the head, very uncomfortably.
Yeah.
Now, you see here, I got an inkling you know a little bit of the discipline of dominate. Don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Now you see here, if you get sufficiently advanced in such an ability, you can not only read, but warp the memories of others. Isn't that neat?
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, you can program behaviors into people as if they were books, or I guess in the modern age, some computers, some stuff. Although that's not exactly my area of expertise. But you can basically rewrite them down to the wire. In this case, that's exactly what I think we've got.
Oh,
So,
yeah, thank you.
Since neither of you guys seem to be particularly skilled in this, I'm going to try my hand at it.
Alrighty.
All right.
He's gonna try
What
to
is it? It's manipulate what's expression.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let me just double check.
There you go. Yeah, we froze. Thank you.
Go.
Got it.
Wits expression, okay.
What?
I got that's not really...
Mm. He does have a sharp tongue.
Well, PowerPoints.
He's got, let's put it this way, he's got...
Well, the guy's
he's got-
willpower is shit, so...
The guy's got the spiciest mixtape you guys have ever heard, by the way.
No.
He
Alright, so
spits
you want to... So
fire.
basically you're trying to read through it?
Yeah, he's trying to break through it.
Yeah. Who this guy really is and who he really works for. You have that information, and you know where his boss sleeps, but you know hang out and what his influences are in his allies and
Now, you see, fellas, I'm gonna give you bits and pieces of information, because you see, every night is one big old test, and you gotta use your vampiric abilities to their maximum. That is what we call the path and learning of Cain. And if you want to be true Sabbat, that's the only way to really go down. You gotta abandon those chains of humanity. But, you know, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit right here, so I'll let you guys know a few key pieces of information. Now, this lying sack of shit is trying to get us to attack a rival political faction. Okay? That's why they wanted us to go down to that crack house. They were thinking, solve two problems with one big old stone. You know? Maybe they kill us in that crack house, maybe we kill them. Either way, it's gonna be a win-win for them. This guy actually works for some guy named Brandon. He fed him full of a bunch of false memories, specifically to try to get us to go after this other faction. Now, I'm not actually even going to recommend we don't go after that crack house, because it still benefits us. But it sounds like this guy, Brandon, might be onto something, and he's going to be a big old pain in our butt coming down the road.
Oh, sorry. Someone in our house was... Oh,
Unleash the dogs of war.
No. It was our roommate was yelling something, but they're talking to each other.
Okay.
They're fine. Anyway, yeah, it just sounded like she was like, "Oh my God, you gotta come here," and I was like, "Whoa, what was that?" Sorry, but yeah, sorry. Back to our game. So Richard just kind of like scratches his head a little bit, and he's like, "That's pretty smart. Not gonna lie. That would have fooled me pretty good there. I ain't too good at this vampiric business, here, sir, but I am learning very very slowly."
Well, yeah, it's a classic double agent maneuver. See? So yeah, you gotta expect this kind of underhanded stuff, especially with these Camarilla scumbags.
Wow.
Pardon my French.
Wow. Well, I used to drive trucks, sir. I'm not too good at the subterfuge business, but if you ever need somebody to haul a truck, I'm your man. I can get you any chemical you could probably think of. I know how just about damn near anything.
Well, that's beside the point. The real point is, how are you fellas gonna deal with this stunning new development?
Well, it sounds like we got ourselves a killing to do.
Okay, well, what exactly are going to be? What exactly are your next steps in this situation here?
Well, let's review. We got this ghoul. He sent by this dude Brandon. Reprogrammed him to send us against somebody else. I was thinking it might be, well, I was wondering if it might be diplomatic to approach that rival faction and let them, well, they probably already know shit's going down. That's a good point. So, she says to herself, no, I was thinking that there might be some opportunity for, what is it called? Allying forces. They knowing that somebody doing something like that, but talking it out loud makes me think like they probably already know that there's some shit going down, and they're probably expecting shit like this. So that's not going to be any good.
Who specifically are you referring to, Brandon or the other guys?
The other guys. So it's like we went to the other guys, told them that Brandon reprogrammed their ghoul, sicked them after us, and is trying to get us to come after them. They might appreciate that information, but they also might already know.
Well, let me stop you right there. First and foremost, if just the sheer fact that Brandon was trying to get you onto them could tip him off to the fact that you were a third party of some sort, not affiliated with the other three factions, or that you're part of like I believe we have intel that there are three factions here. So you have to keep in mind exactly how they might interpret your new presence, especially since you haven't really been seen in the city before this whole debacle in their faction started. They might even, if they're smart enough, they might even figure out what's actually going on and just decide, well, us or them.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of that going around. So
we ride up to Brandon's house, we kick a door down, put a gun in his mouth, and we ask him to kindly stop doing that.
Well,
I mean, we don't even have to ask.
Well, here's the thing.
I wasn't actually going to say asking, but
okay,
I mean...
no.
Well, here's the thing. We don't know where he actually even sleeps. We know some of his hangout locations that I was able to extract. But here's the other thing. We have to realize this guy is powerful enough to not act directly, and he's smart enough not to act directly. Do you really think it's going to be that easy to get to him? Especially given the information that we know about this Brandon fella?
Well...
Is that really a good idea?
No, sir. I don't think it is a good idea, but lately we've been having a pretty good string of luck, so I figured why not roll the dice again, but that's just...
That's exactly what gets you killed!
I don't like to think of things as scale as, well...
They're mine!
Look, if you
I don't like thinking of things as, like, good ideas or bad ideas. I like to think of skills as, like, difficulty, and then it's like a puzzle. Now I have to figure out how to make it not difficult.
Look, all I'm saying is, I think you fella, I think your name is Richard. I think you're placing your faith in the wrong place. You're placing it on the dice. I say you should place it in Kane. And Kane would have you act smart, like the vampire you are.
Okay. As I said before, I failed Bible school, so I'm not too smart on Cain. But
Well, that's okay. Let's put it this way. I used to be a missionary. I used to go door to door and everything until I discovered the true religion.
Don't say.
The religion of the Dark Father.
Well, that sounds mighty nice. So, sir, what would you recommend then? What would you recommend that we would do in this situation? It sounds like something above our pay grade.
Well, nothing's above your pay grade. You're basically unskilled, unpaid workers. But let's put it this way. Let's break it down. Okay. Yeah, the way I see it, from your perspective, you have basically one of two options that you can take. You can either go after this Brandon fella and try to figure out like what his power base is, but all we really know is some hangout locations, and like, you might be able to go in there, spy on him, start asking questions, because you got a name. You could potentially try to extract that into a lead. That'd be much more of an investigative work. Let's be honest though, given the way you guys are inexperienced, especially you guys are newcomers, he already has his eye on you. Obviously, this guy was his worst agent. I guarantee he was basically here specifically to get caught. Okay? So he probably has a couple other people keeping an eye on you guys. Probably even right now, there's someone listening to us, keeping an eye on us. So, that might not be the best idea. But, risk
Maybe,
reward.
well,
That's up to you guys to figure out. Option number two.
Okay.
Hmm?
No, go. Sorry, continue.
No. Continue, Fledgling. I want to hear what you got to say. I'm a friendly
Of
fella.
course. Well, what's the best way to take out one of them fangy boys like you? You kill their herd. They can't feed easy, they start getting antsy, which means they can be goaded into doing something stupid.
That.
They like club girls. Burn
Is
down
that-
the club.
That is
They like homeless
diabolical.
people. Start beating them with sticks.
Yeah, but you
Or
also
getting the
have to-
cops to harass.
But you also got to remember that if you go a little too far or you push the wrong button, you can get that fires of hell rained down upon you. So your other option would be to actually go along with this fella's plan in a way, but take it on your own terms. Don't be stupid, and do attack these other guys, because at the end of the day, it still serves our purpose to cause mayhem in the city and discord amongst their ranks. Although you might choose to do something a little bit clever. Perhaps you can use the word Brandon. Pretend that you're working for the guy as you're taking these fellas out. You can be a little bit smart. Use a little bit of finesse.
All right.
Try to get them to believe that either you are working for Brandon or that it's the third faction getting you guys to pretend that you're working for Brandon to attack this second faction.
So basically starting
Remember,
starting
Victor,
the war.
which Brandon's working for, Mort, which is the crack house guy, Stout, which are other guys are not involved.
See? The thing with the second one, though, is you have to have some survivors, and you have to kind of convince them that they got away all by themselves, not that you let them.
All right.
It might require a little bit of restraint.
That's an
Now-
interesting proposition.
Now, I'll have you guys think on that for, just a hot second, but what I'm really curious about your characters here, well, the character of your moral fibers, is this fat sack of blood.
What you want us to do with this slippery man right here?
Yeah, what do we do with him?
Are we on the street? Or are we like in an
Now
alley?
you're inside a
Oh,
you're
inside.
inside like some fucking shitty blown out building that's unoccupied.
I will I don't know how unexpected it would be. Yeah, I do want to bite into him and just feed a little bit.
Okay, now that's a bad idea.
Oh, okay. Why?
Well, you don't know where his blood exactly comes from, and since he's a ghoul, it's generally not too smart of an idea. Because let me put it to you this way: this Brandon fella, to deduce a little bit about him. He seems to be the crazy kind. Anything related with him, I just steer clear just in case. Their blood can be infectious to the mind.
I see.
It makes you go kooky.
Yes, thank you, Bill.
My name's Fred, fucker.
If anything...
Galatown, we've been working for 10 years together. You still don't know my goddamn name?
If anything, we could, if we're not really needing this man anymore, I mean, shoot, I ain't opposed to sitting back and having a nice bonfire.
Well, I think you might be opposed to a little bit of a bonfire, seeing as how they scare the absolute living shit out of you.
I meant I wasn't gonna stick. Well, I meant that metaphorically, sir. I wasn't gonna stick around for the bonfire. I was just kind of like, let's just put him in a bonfire and we walk away. Little Molotov cocktail action.
Yeah, Galatov just conjures up a little flame in his palm.
Ooh.
Now, see, this here right here would scare the living shit out of you if it was proper
God.
fire.
I'll be honest, sir. I'm still kind of afraid of it. I really don't like magic that much. It scares me.
Oh, as it should. This stuff you can't heal from it easily. It takes days to heal.
Oh, jeez. All right. So I would say we just need to get rid of him. Honestly, we're really. What time is it right now at night? Does anybody got a watch?
Like now or in game now?
In game. Oh, I got a clock. I can see.
Same as now, midnight.
Oh, it's midnight. Okay. All right. So it's midnight. Look. We got like maybe, if we're lucky, another 6 hours left before sun comes up. So let's just take care of business. Take care of this man, and we'll go and figure out a plan as to how we can take down this Brandon fella.
So from what I am understanding, well, again, remember, the goal isn't. Brandon is, in the grand scheme of things, just a player. He's not the kingpin. We got three different factions that we're dealing with. He just happens to be a member of one of them that seems to have caught on to us a little bit earlier than the others.
Sir, I've been driving trucks for a long time, and whenever some idiot gets in your blind spot, you typically don't let them. You don't consider them to be a little player, even if you run into them.
Exactly. What I'm saying is we actually press the advantage. I'm saying it would be smarter because, again, you have to remember, our goal isn't to take down one specific faction. We don't want to give them any reason to create unity amongst themselves. We want to sow disorder and discord and chaos amongst all of them. What we want to do is get them to realize that they can't actually trust one another. We want to fertilize those fields of discord. That's why I'm suggesting. That's why my suggestion was, you go along with what his plan was for us, except you start naming names. You start acting a little bit suspicious. Maybe a couple of them just so happen to get away just barely with their lives. You know.
I like this.
I do like playing with smart game.
Exactly. And I like living for another day. That sounds good to me.
Is his body going to be a problem?
Oh no, we're not going to be killing him. I'm going to be taking him over to my good friend Maria. She's going to have a lot of fun with him.
I see.
That's plenty of biomatter for her little experiments. I'm sure she'll be right happy to take care of you, buddy.
I was just expecting him to take him to like a torture, and he's like, "Well, look at what we have here."
That's basically what's going to happen.
Well, no.
You know, I have been wondering, when are we going to get a brand new table for us? I think this rotund fella's going to provide just enough biomass for that.
Can I ask
I think he's more armchair kind of feller, sir. I mean, look at how fat he is.
You know what? We're gonna get an ottoman.
No,
and Richard feels really uneasy about all of this, but he's just kind of like, well, I mean, that's the boss.
Well, I want to, Alexandra's now, you did say that you were going to give him the easy way out. Was that You lying there? I mean, he was telling the truth as far as he knew it, right?
Can you really lie to a sheep? Can you really lie to a cow? No, you can't.
Oh, you make a good point.
No, and besides, trust me, this is the easy way out because he gets to live. I would have just burned him down to a pile of cinders, slowly, over the course of several nights.
Oh wait, he's gonna live as furniture?
Yeah.
Yeah, Maria.
That's a thing that can happen?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Oh yeah, my best friend Maria, she's real swell. She can do all sorts of things with your flesh. She can put little bone knuckles in. She can make you into a pile of goop if she wanted to. She can turn you into a chair.
She can make you real pretty too.
Oh yeah, she's done that quite a few times. She's even been able to change her own form. Why, one time she even managed to take this one ghoul that we had. She started messing with his limbs. Now, he lost the use of his fingers, but by golly gee, did his bones get ever so sharp.
Oh,
He
wow.
didn't live too long. Really good foot soldier, though. Had almost zero personality by the end of it.
Well, this all sounds like a good old plan,
I would
and
love to meet her someday.
I would like to get out of here, and let's go take care. Let's go sow some seeds of discontent for the boss man here. Thank you graciously, sir, for your advice and for helping us figure this out. Because, as I said, I failed Bible school, and I'm not much of a smart man.
Failed Bible.
No, it's okay. With my tutelage, we'll get you on the right path in no time.
No worries, sir.
I'll never say no to education.
I did a lot. Anyway, we'll
Look. With our crash course, we can have you abandon the chains of humanity within a week. Our fastest trial ever. It only took us 2 nights.
Wow.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
I might have an answer for you.
I ate like another vampire. Like I ate them. Like I think it was more than
Oh
just...
yeah, you devoured their soul.
Right. Okay. And then the crow said that he could see it.
Oh yeah, that's the real interesting thing. It's something these Camarilla. You might want to be careful around Camarillas.
Right.
And there's gonna be a place called Elysium. Yeah, you can't go in there for at least a month, because you see, if you're sufficiently advanced in the use of aspects, you can actually see people's souls. Isn't that neat?
That's pretty
And
neat.
yours are going to be striped and colored by the sin that you committed of devouring another soul.
Okay. Now, is that an automatic, like, I feel like losing myself a little bit when I did that, but I also really, really fucking liked it.
Oh yeah, it's quite an addictive feeling. I've done it plenty of times. It's how I got my blood so potent and gained all these fancy abilities. Now there is a downside, and there is an inherent danger in it. I mean, what other easy, quick paths to power would it be if it wasn't for that?
True.
Every single time you do it, there's always that risk that the person's soul will actually fight back. I mean, I've never encountered a single situation where it didn't. Well, at least a situation where we didn't browbeat them and destroy them of their will beforehand, which is real fun, but I gotta tell you that. You get to learn a lot about the kindred condition. But, yeah, especially if you're doing it out in the field, you might want to think once or twice, especially if your willpower ain't up to snuff. You have to have a bit of an iron will to do it. Otherwise, best case scenario, you'll just absorb some of their power, and that'll be all honky-dory. Worst case scenario, they actually take you over instead, and they get to ride your body like a flesh puppet.
Right.
That don't sound like fun.
Well, sometimes something in the middle happens, and they'll become a I believe the term for it is tulpa.
Tulpa.
They become just a voice in your head, constantly judging you and telling you how crap you are at everything you do, and how they're totally going to get revenge on you. Sometimes
That just sounds like
they're
depression.
even able to.
Sounds a lot like my mama.
Well, sometimes they'll even actually be able to exert some level of control over your body and your blood.
Now, is that a permanent condition? Is there things that can be done to, like, rectify.
It's absolutely and totally permanent if you fuck up.
Right. Okay.
The other thing that you gotta be wary of, every single time that you do it, you feed your beast. That little voice inside of you that's telling you that you're constantly hungry. The little voice that's telling you to just go fucking berserk. That little voice inside of you that is just begging to be let out, but you can't let it. You gotta figure out some way of controlling it. Whether you do it with the shackles of humanity, or if you do it through studious and pious prayer to the Dark Father. Every single time, no matter what your belief system is and what framework you use to hold it back, every single time you commit diablerie, you're feeding that beast directly, because that beast is the source of your power. Never forget that. Every single time you feed it, the chains around it grow weaker because it's gotten stronger. It can break out of those chains a little bit more. Do it too much, it'll break out, and then you're no better than a beast. And no one will care what faction you are. They'll put you down. If I see you doing that, I'd put you down without a second thought.
Or maybe
Yeah, Fred here.
let you out as a nasty surprise for someone. Or just torture you for kicks.
Yeah, he's got dragon breath rounds. They're real neat.
Hey, one of my buddies let me fire one of those in the desert one time. It was the 80s. We did a lot of weird shit back then. Anyway, I appreciate it, sir. And what was your name? I forgot. What's your character's name?
It's Galtath.
Galtath. Thank you, sir, Galtath. We're gonna go back to our place of residence. Do you happen to know where that is? Do we have to give you an address or anything? I'm sure you probably have 1,000 asks.
Oh no, we know where you are. We keep a close eye on you guys.
I'd be more surprised if you didn't, honestly.
I mean, the suburbs are kind of like a maze, so I'm just used to the open road. Anyway, y'all have a fine night. We're gonna go ahead and try to figure this situation out and sow some seeds of discontent.
May the Dark Father bless you on your journeys. Praise be upon him.
Here, have a 6-pack of grenades on your way out, and he gives you 6 frag grenades.
Holy fuck. Dark Father be praised. Thank you, Fred.
So we get back in, and as I'm getting in my truck, and I sit down in my wheel, and I'm like, holy fucking shit, what the fuck? Like, he's just like, this is some insane shit. And he's just like, first I gotta fucking fight an alligator, and then I got this fucking weird dude with a wall hanger walking around with me in a fucking hat tip and bullshit, and I got this fucking kid I almost run over, and fucking buildings catch on fire, and goddamn dude spitting sauce everywhere. I'm just like, he's starting to like not lose his mind, but he's like, this is getting fucking insane, and he doesn't know like where he's going to stand, but he's going to go along with the sowing of the seeds of discontent, because he doesn't have a direction, and that sounds like the best thing to do for a guy who has no direction, which is to go out and make other people have no direction.
Alexandra is like imagining Scarface, but instead of first you get the money, then you get first you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the women. She's replaying it as like, first you get the willpower, then you get the humanity, then you get the souls.
She has
Galatath would argue you have to abandon humanity.
Abandon humanity? Well, it's okay. So there's like, he said, shackle it with humanity or through praise of the Dark Father. So there's the path.
There's an alternate form of morality, but that takes some actual like training to get in.
Gotcha.
And they're not gonna bother that with you unless you prove yourself.
Right. Okay. So she's gonna focus on her willpower for right now. I think that's what she's going to. And try and build that up.
Wonderful. Everyone loves a nice set of pineapples. Agreed. Pineapples are not only delicious, but great for blowing up all of your enemies.
And pizzas.
Well, I'm not going to start that argument. I happen to like pineapple a lot, and it can also be good on other things, but I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, yeah.
Barbecue sauce.
So we head back to her place, and
do you think we can call it for tonight?
Yeah. What do you think, Mr. Goat? You think that's good?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep.
So when we come back, that's our plan, is
Yeah,
we got the last half of the night. Maybe go to that crack house and figure something out.
We'll sow.
Yep.
I like the idea of sowing the seeds of discontent. That's
Also, for
reference, to do what now?
it's a Saturday in game.
Saturday in game. Okay.
okay. Cool. Then we can definitely make sure we note that.
Saturday in game. Now. Saturday.
More XP for a total of 10.
Oh, sweet. All right.
Wonderful. You said I get 10 XP?
10 XP.
No, 5. In this game is 10 now.
Oh, okay.
So 5 plus 10, so 15 total.
No, 10.
No, it's
fucking-
10 total.
10
you got
total.
5 for this session.
5
so
for
the
this
total
session.
amount of expansion, the session is 10.
10. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
total for the whole game.
For
is
the
10.
whole game is 10. Okay. All
Wonderful.
right. Cool.
Wonderful. Yeah. So yeah, I'm still new at this. Not just the game itself, but playing tabletop in general. So I appreciate your patience and walking me through this. It's been a fun, hilarious journey. I have laughed a good chunk of this night, and I hope you guys also enjoyed it. The ones not only watching, but also the ones been facilitating. I hope you guys have been enjoying playing this with us, because I have been enjoying playing it with you.
All right, see ya.
All right.
You're like, yep, bye.
Bye.
Have a good one.
No, hey, thanks so much.
Yeah, we really do appreciate it.
I said it before, but it's like I really appreciate being able to role play a game other than some sort of D&D derivative.
Yeah, man.
It really expands like the palette and the knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Just share the system with you. Not that many people play it. They should, because the new
and the
World of
first hit's
Darkness.
free.
First, it's free. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna be doing paid GMing.
Oh Christ!
Donate to my
I would
Patreon.
strike you. I would strike you down where you stand.
donate the first tier gets some Fiesta Pale.
Anton, you're gonna do what now?
Oh, here we go. He channeled Mr. Tex. It was quite effective. So tomorrow, I'm going to leave a lot of this set up tonight, but tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to stream
Fucking Hitman.
because the elusive target's leaving tomorrow.
Double elusive targets.
Yeah,
last day.
double elusive targets last day, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. I have a lot of editing to do. Fiesta Pale's almost finished. I've got most of that cut. I've been cutting it all day. And we have a ton more other fucking videos coming out on the Black Pants Legion, so stay tuned on that for that. But with that said, you guys have a wonderful evening, and thank you for joining us on the Courtesy Flush. Take care, and have a good night.
Night, everyone.
Night.